on YouTube? Let me just check that. On YouTube? Let me just... sorry, YouTube. Sorry. My fault, YouTube. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome. I had the sound off. Oh my goodness. I apologize, YouTube. And there I was talking about you guys. I was calling you guys out, man. I apologize. Seriously. I was talking about Elisa being a Muslima. I was talking about our granny, groovy granny, call her Muslima. I was calling you guys out, man. And none of you saw that. Unbelievable. My apologies, guys. My apologies. So you guys were sitting in the dark for at least 3 to 4 minutes, man. Unbelievable. You want a refund? Man, I'm going to have to, I'll post it back to you. What I'm saying, guys, is that when you're in company of people, they will decide after spending some time with you whether you are someone that they want to be with or be around, and whether you have anything positive to contribute to their lives, to you know, they I mean, I don't want to be with people that bring me down. I want people to lift me up. Same thing when it comes to Islam. If I'm around people and I know, for example, that Abdul beats his wife. Now, if I know that Abdul beats his wife, I know that I don't want to be anywhere near that Abdul. So I will just, disassociate myself with him, and I'll find me someone else, some other part, or I'll just be by myself because I don't need that kind of negativity, right? I don't need that. Now, imagine being a Muslim coming to your, societies, companies, whatever, your family, whatever, and you introduce this Abdul. You're saying this is Abdul, and you're letting people know that, yeah, Abdul is a Muslim and he beats his wife. Do you think your family will go high five him and go, oh, nice one, mate, good on you? Not a chance. Your family will be like, dude, why are you friends with that kind of guy? If you say, Abdul, this is Abdul's wife, not his daughter, the people would be mad with you, man. They'd be like, what's wrong with you, man? Get away from her, get away from him. This isn't true. This isn't right. That's sick. This is why I'm saying the people that you associate with can either make or break you. And then you are guilty by association, because if I'm associating with someone that marries or penetrates children or beats their wife, people will automatically assume, guess what? He must be one of them, because condoning it or not condemning it is saying it's okay. You're condoning it. And this is why I'm saying, if this is the truth, if we are now being judged by the people that we associate with, be careful who you associate with. And that goes for Christians as well. I'm not just talking about Islam. Now, the thing again is, when it comes to the woman in Islam, and we're trying to understand these women in Islam, and we see how they're treated. For me, a red flag already would be someone that covers like this. And remember yesterday when I spoke to, not yesterday, the other day, when I spoke to some guy, I can't remember names now, and I did mention, I said, it's so clear that the problem today is that you're not allowed to see the female. You're not allowed to see her at all. But according to Muslim scholars, she can breastfeed you. How is that? How does that make sense, guys? How does it make sense that these women are the victims of Islam? Women in Islam are the victims of Islam. It's all about the man, the dingy of the man, what the man gets, what the man wants. And I love the way Aisha brought it down. She said, broke it down. She said, it's funny how your Lord always comes to your rescue. It's funny. Sad. Very sad. Exactly. It's very sad. Now, this is what happens when you look at the generation to generation, right? DJ, God bless you, bro. When you have generation to generation, this is important. The same rubbish that the dad knew, the grandfather knew, and now he's going to pass it on to the son. So at some point, you need to end the cycle of rubbish, of nonsense. You have to end this cycle at some point, because enough is enough. Now in Islam for 1400 years, they are teaching this rubbish for 1400 years from generation to generation, continuing down the line from Muhammad. So every Muslim now, they may never beat their wives. Remember that. They may never beat their, I'm not saying every Muslim does, but every Muslim can. So throughout time, these men have been teaching and reading that it's okay. Now the severity changes because men are different. How one man may flick with his finger, another one will use his hand, and because one is using his hand, the other one using his finger, there's different consequences on the poor little child bride that's receiving this. So what I'm saying is, we have to stop this cycle. We have to stop the cycle to show people that once again, this cycle is evil. And if any Muslim doesn't agree with me that this is evil, then you have a problem. So nobody, you can request if you want, and you can just answer the simple questions. Is it evil? Is it evil? So nobody, request, make it make sense. I just want to know, is it evil to beat your wife? Is it evil to sleep with a child? Is it evil? I want to know. Because if you, and this is the problem, here's the problem, if it's evil, guess who is the one that's saying it's okay to do it? Guess who, the main dude in this whole picture is the God of Islam. The God of Islam. So if I don't deserve your time, thanks for coming, bro. I don't deserve your time. Sit quietly on the Kaaba. There we go. Take care. So if Allah is the one that's responsible for this evil, and watch again, guys, if it's not evil, then Muslims should be celebrating this. They should be doing this every single day, not going, you know, that's a child. How can you call someone a child and then say it's okay to marry and penetrate them like the guy did yesterday? He said, yes, it's a child, but yes, you can penetrate them. Notice the difference. If you ask me in 2025, I would say you cannot touch a child. If you ask Muhammad or a Muslim in 2025, does it go against Islam? They will say no. That it agrees with Islam that you can touch a child. Now that's just one example. I just want to know from any Muslim, is it evil? Is it evil? I noticed that the YouTube heading is Are Women in Islam? And I haven't completed that. I will fix that when I get a chance. I will fix that later. So YouTubers, when you guys see that, you know. So again, I'm looking for anyone that is Muslim that doesn't think it is an evil thing to penetrate a child, to beat your wife, even having 4 wives. Can you imagine how let's just say you marry 4 wives and you spend time with one wife and not the other 3, because let's just say you're 60 years old, like, you know, Muhammad almost was, and your wives are 60, and then you will marry yourself a 25-year-old. You will notice the difference in your behavior towards the 25-year-old contra the 60-year-old. Now, the age difference is going to cause them also to, you know, have a bit of animosity and hatred toward each other. That's evil. This is why I'm saying to you, Muslims, this is the topic where you can come up and actually try to make it make sense. I'm calling it evil. If you don't think it's evil, then please come up. Rob Christian read to you guys the other day where it says that a woman is like a pet in your house. That women, you know, are like domestic animals. So all we're asking now is just for you guys to be honest with yourselves and tell me if you guys agree with me or not. I just come up and tell me. YouTube says, Are women in Islam free? Are they respected? And do they have equal rights with men? Georgios asked that question. And again, this is an interesting question, because women are told that in Islam, we were the first one to give you rights. Yeah, the right to get knocked out. We were the first to give you, to respect you and give you inheritance. Yeah, half that of a man. In fact, the inheritance law is a bit of a mess as well. So sometimes I listen to what Allah says and what He does and how He treats his people, His subjects, and then I consider this. I think to myself, if this was a king, imagine in 2025, the King of England turned around and said, "My subjects, I prefer the men over the woman, because the women are half brains." Imagine the King of England saying this. And then he says, "You may beat your wives. You may sleep with prepubescent children." The King of England. In 2025, let's just say that he decides, I'm going to follow what the Quran says. He goes on TV and he says these things. Can you imagine what the world would do if the King of England did this? They lose their marbles. But now let's say that Allah standing in front of all these people saying this, the God, in inverted commas, of Islam, or even Muhammad, Qutb, Ahmed, imagine if he stood at a podium today saying this in the UK. Man, they would be like, throw this man in jail. Because again, it goes against not only common sense, but it proves that they are evil. I would love to see someone take their little daughter to England, for example, where the King of England is standing up there saying, yes, you may marry and penetrate little girls. How many of these Muslim men will run over to England and go, mashallah, beautiful, love it, nice one? How many of them would give away their daughters? They're all big mouth. Don't forget this. They're all mouth, no action. Because none of these men would do that, because they themselves know how evil it is. So the word of the day is evil. Do you think it's an evil thing to say that a woman is equal to a dog and a donkey? Or is it a good thing? And I would love to see Muslims walk up to someone in the street and say, or walk up to your mum, your grandmother, look her in the eyes and say to her, you know what, man, you're equal to a dog and a donkey. This is my question today. Is it evil? Do you guys consider that to be evil? Do you think it's a sick, disgusting thing? Imagine if Trump went up and stood on the podium and said, okay, I'm now going to become like a lefty. And everything goes. Anything goes. Anything goes. Beat your wives. Even the lefties will go, because he said it. But if Muhammad said it, the lefties will be like, oh, what a nice religion. Oh, how sweet. Oh. The problem today is that people just don't use their brains anymore. Common sense is out the window. Common sense took a hike and actually ran out of oxygen going up to Mount Everest. So again, I'm asking Muslims. I say women and Islam cannot exist together unless the woman truly believes she's a half brain. And that the problem today is that they're taught that when they go to madrasa and they go right from the first, when they're 8 years old and they're covering everything so they can avoid the man lusting after them, they are now learning it's not the man's fault, it's their fault. It's because they have to cover just to save the man from the embarrassment that he might get excited in when he sees this child. Imagine 8 years old, and now this is what you've learned, is that you are the problem because a man can't concentrate if you, an 8-year-old, is not covered like a tent. Imagine that 8-year-old growing up scarred for the rest of her life, believing that she is the problem, that if it wasn't for her, this man would be able to act normal. But she is the problem. She is in the way. She is like this piece of candy that this diabetic just has to have, some kind of sugar. That's why you can't. Yeah. It's hard, guys. It's honestly hard. And I don't understand how it's been existing for so long and how Western countries have dumbed themselves down to the point where they're just accepting it, saying, yeah, you know what, it's fine, it's them, not us. They can live peacefully with us. It's like having, I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's like there's 1,000 snakes sitting outside your front door. 1,000 snakes, black mambas. For those that know, you know. Black mamba, one of the most dangerous snakes in Africa, in South Africa. One of these snakes are the black mambas. There's 1,000. And only one of them is poisonous. Let's just say there's 1,000 at your front door. One of them is poisonous. I say to you, you can bring in any one of those 1,000 snakes into your house to be with you and your family. You guys would hesitate, and I'm sure 95, 99% of you would say, oh hell no, never going to bring a snake like that into my house, because you never know which one of these snakes is the one that is poisonous. Same thing with Islam. A snake is a snake and a Muslim is a Muslim. The Muslim has the Quran. He may not follow everything in the Quran, but he can follow everything in the Quran. And if he does follow everything in the Quran, then we are toast. Because that one snake that you're going to choose may be that one snake that's poisonous. And we are allowing this poison into our countries because this ideology is evil. That's why my question today is it evil to sleep with a child? And when you guys say, yeah, guess what? It was different back then. No, it wasn't. The age back then was, the average age of a person's lifespan was between 60 and 70 years old, according to Muhammad himself. So there's no need to penetrate them before their feet touch the ground when they sat on the toilet. There's no need for that. There's no need to get your pen and draw pubic hairs just so you can pretend she's old enough. There's no need for that. If Islam is true back then and is true today, then what was true back then is true today, or Islam is only for then, not for today. And if Islam is true today, and Muhammad is still the best example today, and Muhammad is saying if he lived today, Muslims would have to accept him today sleeping with this child. Now my question in 2025, do you Muslims think it is an evil act? It is evil to sleep with the children. Because these little girls are now going to grow up with this ruined mind, ruined idea of children and penetration, and then they're going to go into the same circle of letting their daughters now remarry as children. This is why I'm saying we have to end the cycle. The cycle is sick. It's a sick, evil cycle. And Muslims are just continuing in the cycle, and those that are not continuing in it are just hiding it, saying, oh, it happened back then, it doesn't happen today. So the question is, are we going to put a stop to this? And even if one person, if I am able, me, myself, and we, myself, is able to reach one person, and one person stops believing that this is okay, I will thank my Lord and Savior. One person. I am the tiniest little drop in the ocean. The tiniest drop in the ocean. And if I can say to one person or make one person agree that this is evil, then I'm going to be a happy person. Extremely happy person. Muslima is saying, love to all my Muslim women out there. There's more than just Muslim women out there. There's all women out there. Don't you want to show love to all women? Seriously. Show love to all women. Because all you women are still looked down upon by Muslim men. My man Chris Claus is in the house, guys. God bless him. God bless you. God bless you. For those that don't know, you know. Follow Chris Claus. Follow Chris Claus. Tomorrow is tomorrow's Sunday, and tomorrow is the trivia, Bible trivia. So guys, give him a follow, and then you just have to look out for what time the Bible trivia is going to happen. Muslima, if you would like to join us and make this make sense, I would appreciate that. I don't want people to say that we are not inviting people and I'm just speaking about it. What I really want is to engage with Muslims to see and make me understand that it's not an evil thing, that it's okay to penetrate children, it's okay to beat your wife, it's okay to have sex slaves, it's okay to call a woman, that say that a woman is equal to a dog and a donkey. Just show me, just make it make sense. Make the people listening in understand that yes, it's okay. Can you guys see the what do you say, James? Make your box different so they can just request. I don't know what that means. I think you can request, can't you? Can you guys see the request button? TikTok, can you guys see? There we go. Someone's requested, so yes, you can. There you go.
Well, the reason why James does this is because when people are tapping the screen, like y'all should be tapping the screen, sometimes they tap a different box and then they request up by accident. So I like the way that James does this. People actually have to click those little people. They actually have to hit the request. Then we know that they actually want to come up on stage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So please guys, don't, I want you Muslims, I don't want you to go out of this live saying that there's another Christian bashing Islam. We're not bashing, we are trying to understand Islam. We want to understand how Muslims, you guys, are okay with these things. If I said to Chris Claus, who has a daughter, Chris, is it ever okay for your daughter to be beaten by her husband?
Nope.
Nope. Never. Under no circumstance. It doesn't matter if she's cheated, if she got pregnant, whatever. We have other options. We have other options. And if you look at the first part, well, not the first part, the two options.
Ask me another question.
Is it okay to penetrate a child?
Or is my son allowed to hit his wife?
That's right.
The answer is no.
But that's true. I've had conversations with my son and my daughter, equal. I didn't take my son aside because I want him to hear what I said to my daughter, and I want my daughter to hear what I said to my son, so they can both see that I look at them as equals, that I do not favor one over the other, like Allah prefers men over women. I want them to know that in my eyes, they are equal. In my eyes, they are equal, and they need to treat their others, whoever they're going to be with, equal. So again, I just want a Muslim, if there are Muslims out there that want to make this make sense and tell us that it is not evil to penetrate a child, I would love it if you can come up and just make that make sense for me, please.
Yeah, you were saying earlier how Muslims will say it's normal to do what Muhammad did with Aisha, but if it was so normal, then he would have married Fatima away to an older man too, right?
Exactly. For those that don't know who Fatima was his daughter. Don't know if it's biological daughter, but at least a daughter. And little Aisha, she when she was married, she was 6, but by Fatima, she was 12. And Muhammad said, nah, she's a child. She's too young. She's too young.
And it said that to the same man that offered his daughter to him.
Abu Bakr. That's right. Raiku Baku, how are you, sir? You are good? Raiku, are you there? I think I know we spoke before. Just I struggle to remember so many different Muslims.
I'm going to be muted up for the next 20 minutes, James, but I'll stay up here on stage with you until I'm done doing what I'm doing.
No worries, my man. Thank you so much. Raiku, how are you, sir?
Hello,
How are you?
I'm doing very good.
Lovely, jubbly. Super duper and okie dokie. Are you a Muslim?
No, sir.
You're not a Muslim.
Yeah,
What are you?
Christian.
Lovely. I'm just looking for Muslims right now, my brother.
Okay,
No worries, man. You take care. God bless you.
God bless.
Fred says fake guest. That's right, because we pay all the fake guests to come up. We pay the fake people to come up and say things about Islam. And then me and Chris Claus, when we have some free time, we get together with Rob Christian and we rewrite the Quran, we rewrite the Hadiths and the Tafsirs.
Hey, James.
Yes,
it's the Jewish money. Remember,
Oh,
we
yeah.
get
That's
paid
right.
by the Jews, so we just use that Jewish money and pay those people to come up.
That's right. No, Fred, I'm joking, Fred. I'm just kidding. I got you, man. All we're saying, guys, is that when we do these lives, even though Aisha was with us yesterday, for those that watched the live yesterday, Aisha came up, even though it was just like a joke and we had a laugh about it, but remember that everything we said was based on Islam. Everything we said was based on what Islam has taught us. And this is why I'm asking, if there's any Muslim out there that would like to prove to us, say to me, it is not an evil thing, the way women are treated in Islam, then I can, I will rest well thinking that I've learned something new today and I don't have to repeat this, because according to what we've just learned, women are treated better than anyone else in the world. And I will phone Aisha myself and I'll say to her, Aisha, you remember when you said that you've never seen anyone treated worse than any other woman in the world? I will say, Aisha, you were wrong, girl. I would say, Aisha, you were wrong. When you said that you've never seen any woman treated more badly than believing woman, I would say, you're a liar, Aisha. You went against Islam, Allah, and the Prophet. So all we're asking you guys to do is, if woman and Islam is not the red flag, and you guys think it's a good thing for society, it's a good thing in your community, then we want to learn about this. Because so far, I say, any man that sleeps with a child is doing something evil. If Muslims are saying it's okay, then they are okay with something evil. If you Muslims are saying that I am wrong and it's not evil, please request and then we can have a conversation. And I'm not even joking. If I need to just mute for however long you need, I will mute and I will let you explain it, how it's not evil. Now, there's over 100 people in here, and God bless you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Around 50 people on YouTube again. Thank you for supporting us. My wish is that these lives get spread to other platforms. So if you guys can, those of you that are smart with your computers and you know what to do, share the lives on YouTube, spread it. As I said before, you can clip and make your own little compilations. Just add me to it, or the YouTube channel to it, so that we can reach more people. If you guys think these are good topics, share the live. If you think that these topics are Muslims, if you guys think that these topics can be explained, then come up and just do it. Just explain it. Please follow Chris Claus. As I said, this guy is doing Bible trivia tomorrow. He does it on Sundays. He also has an amazing content on YouTube. His YouTube is called One Way Apologetics. One Way Apologetics on YouTube, One Way Apologetics. His link should be in his bio. He is having a debate in 3 hours. In 3 hours, he will be having a debate. Please, let's support that debate. In fact, in 3 hours, I'll also end my live. Even before that, 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours I should end. My YouTube channel is The Agents 007. The Agents 007 on YouTube. The Agents 007. And you guys can, if you're not supporting me there, please support, because again, the more people that like and share, it brings more people to the platform. So we just want to spread this information to more people. If you guys think this is good information, please, I beg you to share this information with other people. I will go on reading what we have from Islam, whether we have Muslims or not. In my bio on this channel, you can go to my YouTube channel and you can just subscribe if you're not. And then you also, if you guys want to buy me a coffee as a donation, I will be in South Africa in 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, I will be doing my normal drive around and helping those that I can help. Just so you know, I keep saying this because a lot of people assume or think that because we talk about Muslims that we don't help Muslims. I will never, ever go to a person and ask, are you a Muslim or a Christian, if I'm about to help them. I help them because they are in need. And it's because of the fruits, the way I behave, these people can see that I'm not Muslim. So it's important, right, that we are behaving as Christ wants us to behave. Muslims only help Muslims. We are able to help others. So I don't ask. So all the gifts, especially the TikTok gifts, these are definitely going towards the helping the people. The Buy Me a Coffee gift for me, the Buy Me a Coffee is towards this computer that I need. I'm also trying to set up a little system with a microphone and a keyboard, whatever board thing, whatever it's called, just so I can do more YouTubes as well and go through that. So as I said before, I'm not asking to fly first class or build a new house or buy a new car. It's just equipment and stuff that we use. That's all, guys. I just want to stop there now. So Buy Me a Coffee, it's pinned on the YouTube in the link in the bio. I will never mention your names. If whoever sends me a coffee, I don't mention that. So that's between me and you alone. No one else needs to know. It's just us. Well, now moving on back to the topic. The topic again says that woman and Islam is a red flag. I'm going to read a few hadiths and we'll see. And again, Muslims, please request. Today's question is it evil for a grown man to sleep with a child? That's the topic. That's the question for today. Is it evil? So, for example, when we look at these hadiths that we have been privy to, that we have been given, we need to understand what is being said. Now, when we look at Aisha, who gave us quite a lot of these hadiths, Aisha was the one that gave us these hadiths. We look at what she says. She said to Muhammad, you have compared us women to dogs and donkeys. Another hadith says, you have made us equal to dogs and donkeys. You have made us equal to dogs and donkeys. Now remember, she is the mother of all Muslims. She is the mother of all Muslims. Sulkarnain, God bless you, brother. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. She's the mother of all Muslims. And if Allah and Muhammad consider the mother of all Muslims to be equal to a dog and a donkey, that sets the standard. This is it. This is where we need to go. The mother of all Muslims, she says, you have made me equal. You have made us women equal to dogs and donkeys. Imagine this now, guys. The mother of all Muslims, this is her start. She, like all other Muslims, will have prayers annulled by just their existence if they walk in front of a man. So, and I said this before, and Amin is going to make a video of this, and this is important. When you see these Muslims in the middle of the streets and they're praying, it's not because they're worshiping Allah, it's just a sign of power. Because according to the hadith, if any woman, any of you women walk in front of them, then their prayers are annulled. So I challenge you, women, if ever you see these Muppets sitting in the middle of the street or wherever you find them and you see them prostrating, you see them bowing down, walk in front of them. Walk past them. You don't have to stop. Just walk past them and get their prayers annulled. So all they did there was in vain. Everything that they did was just for a show, and you just checkmated them. Just like the Jewish woman checkmated Muhammad and the Jewish scribes checkmated Allah when it came to the Quran, changing the books. Imagine that. The power you have as someone equal to a dog and a donkey, someone who's deficient in intelligence, the power you have to break up someone's prayer. Make it make sense. Even the men don't have that power. I don't have that power. I walk in front of these men, man, they'll be like that guy came on yesterday. Oh, show me your face. Show me your face. Oh, show me your face. Tell me where you live. That's what they do to me. But you just be like annulling the prayers. So you have the power. Amanjla. You have the power, guys. Don't forget that. And you have power while at the same time Allah is telling you that he prefers the man over the woman. Surah 434, Allah says clearly, Allah prefers in bounty, not just a little, but in bounty, the man over the woman. Imagine how evil it will be to your children if you said to your son, I prefer you over your sister. That's another way to look at things. Is that evil? Imagine that. That would be evil to say to your child, your son, listen, man, I prefer you over my daughter. And she'd be like, why, Dad? And you go, come on, man. You know that hell is full of you people. You're deficient in intelligence. You're deficient in religion. You're equal to a dog and a donkey. You're ungrateful to men, yada, yada, yada. And she's like, oh, true, okay. Can you imagine how evil that would be for that child to experience? But Muslims are saying it's okay. Muslims are saying that this is fine behavior. This is okay behavior. And we want to bring it to a city near you, your little town. Woohoo! It's coming to you. If you don't shape up and get them to ship out, they're coming to you. Men are in charge of women. Bukhari says, never will a nation succeed with a woman ruler. Never will a woman succeed with a woman ruler. Now again, we can see how evil these acts are, while at the same time Muslims saying, yeah, but. So if there's any Muslim that believes it's not an evil thing, that it's okay, my question today is it an evil thing to sleep and penetrate a child in 2025? Is it an evil thing in 2025 to penetrate a child? And I'm using 2025 specifically because I want people to answer, I want the Muslim to say to me, times were different back then. And then they'll say, define a child. Define a child. Because I'm giving you the argument. I'm giving you my argument. Because if Muhammad is the best example for all times, for all mankind, for all time, then if Muhammad existed with us today in 2025, and if it's evil to penetrate a child in 2025, and Muhammad penetrates little girl Aisha in 2025, then that would make him also evil. Not just him, because remember, he acts as Allah wills him to act. Allah wrote in the Quran that you can marry and divorce these little girls before their first menstruation. Allah says that. So if Muhammad is doing something evil, who is the evil one making him do it? Who? This is why, just my question today is it an evil act to penetrate a child? Okay, just 1 second, guys. I've got restriction. I'm going to have to choose my words. I've got 2 hate speech appeals.
Yeah, I usually get them even on Bible trivia.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I had one before 3 minutes. Before 3 minutes was up.
Yeah, I usually get one when I'm playing my opening song. Well, people are coming in before round 1.
I know, it's crazy. So, and this again, watch this. This is my whole point, guys. If it's such an evil thing, talking about it, imagine these Muslims doing it. That's it. Imagine these Muslims actually doing it. If this is a red flag for me, it's a warning of going against standards, community standards, and these Muslims are doing it in our communities. Why haven't you guys put up red flags? Why haven't you guys made yourselves more vocal? I actually went down, and this is, I went down and I was considering going and doing something in politics. And one of the people that know that I do this said to me, your views are too extreme. So I said, my views are too extreme. I said, all I do is read. He says, yeah, but when you present it, people will think that you hating on Islam. I said, I'm not hating on Islam, I'm reading. If me just reading it is going against community standards or people get upset about it, why are they upset with me and not the book and the writer of the book and the people following the book? Why? Why me? Walker says, God bless you both, Brother James and Imam Claus. Just paying my jizya. God bless you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. God bless you. That's right. That's right. So if there's any Muslims, Abdullah says, you are the one misunderstanding it. Exactly. If I'm misunderstanding it, Abdullah, please, bro, I'm sending you an invite. If I'm misunderstanding it, then please help me understand. Really, I mean it. If I'm misunderstanding it and there's 100 people over here and over 50 on YouTube, and we are all misunderstanding it, I ask you, please, to just help me understand it. Seriously. Just tell me where did I go wrong in my understanding of this topic? There's loads of people, you can see people are asking you to make it make sense for us, because I don't know, man. Is it me that just, reads it wrong, or I don't know, brother. Just come make it make sense, because I don't know, man. I mean, I just read. And if this is what you're telling us, then. So Abdullah, please, if you can, I sent you an invite. If you can and you want to make this make sense, or if you know someone that can make this make sense for us, please request.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I would love to hear the hikmah, the wisdom in putting your hands on your wife. I would love to hear the wisdom behind that.
You see, we all trying to learn, Abdullah, because I just want to know if you consider this evil. So if you don't request up, just answer this one question. Is it evil to sleep with a child? And when I say child, I'm going to say anyone under the age of 10. Abdullah, is it evil to sleep with someone under the age of 10? And guys, these topics are sensitive, so I'm taking a chance because yes, my account can go on a little trip around the Kaaba. You never know. In the 2 weeks when I'm away, the first 2 weeks-ish, 10 days-ish, I won't be able to go live at all. the last couple of days, I will be in a place where I will have a little bit more time. So I may go live from South Africa, and maybe I'll even do a live where I'm walking around. You guys can see some of it, depending where I'm at and how safe it is in the areas I'm at, because I do go to some dodgy places because I'm dodgy like that.
I know you're going to call the Telegram group and show us.
You know that. Because I told Logic yesterday that at some point next year, or maybe 2027, in fact, we've mentioned it before, we haven't really said it. I said I want to get the entire group to start saving for, we'll do like a 2-weeker where you're going through safaris, seeing the country a bit, and doing some street dawah. You know, Cape Town has quite a few people that Muslims, so it'll be a good chance. I know someone that knows Mufti Menk. I know someone that knows him. I'm trying to get this person to reach him.
Could you imagine? James 007, Amin, God Logic, Life, God Logic 2.0, the Imam Claus himself, and the rest of the original Quran only Christians in South Africa preaching the gospel. Could you imagine that?
That would be fun. That would be some fun. That would be some fun. Muslims, come on, man. I honestly don't want this to just be me, because I'll just keep reading and then you guys will get upset with me saying that it's not in context and I'm making things up. Because again, I just read. Bukhari tells us that women are half brain. Bukhari tells us that, one second, what's happening there? Yeah, Bukhari is telling us these things. Yes, sir.
I was just laughing. There's this one guy in the text. He's like, "Is this live? Can you put a recorded video like this on TikTok?"
Yeah, well, you never know. These guys can do lots today, but no, it's not. It's not. We are bots. We paid for by the Israelis. Yesterday, I got some comments about a guy called, his name was Free Palestine. And I kept saying, yes, Free Palestine from Hamas. I kept saying that to him, and people they actually wrote to me afterwards saying, man, this is crazy. Yo, Toma, let me see what's going on YouTube. Can you guys see YouTube? I don't know why it's not coming up there, bro. You're not blocked or banned. Dunno. But Muslims, come on, man.
Oh, are you the Christian Yosef that's on like my channel and Logic's channel?
Yes. Did you ban him? Mods, can you see Yusuf in the chats on YouTube and unban him, please? If he's blocked or banned or silenced or muted, I would.
Yeah. If Ahmad muted Yusuf, he's a Christian, guys.
How do I find out how to do that? Man, you guys are mods on all these channels. You guys probably know how to do it. If you find Yusuf on the that's muted, guys, please.
Let me go ahead and look. I can go into my living room and check for you too.
Thank you so much. I don't know how to do these things, man. Do you go to analytics? Do you go to, let me just see.
Well, what you would do is you just go to your YouTube studio and go to your settings.
Ah, that's right.
Go to privacy, and it'll go to blocked accounts, and it would have them in there. But
guys, I'm learning. I told you guys, I'm daif when it comes to this. And then I go to where you said? I'm on the YouTube thing now. Do I go to settings?
Yeah, go to settings.
Okay.
Go to privacy.
Privacy.
I think that's where it is.
No.
All right. Let me pull it up. My internet's about as quick as Muhammad. Oh, I love that one person down in the chat. They're like talking about Muhammad and whatnot. Good job. All right, so go to manage videos, I think. Yeah, YouTube. You got to go to your YouTube creator, I think.
Yeah, I'm there now.
And then I'm in settings. Let me check. It's not there. No. Community moderation, maybe? Nope.
Apologies, guys. I'm getting there. I'm just waiting for Muslim to request so that we can continue this. But while we're doing it, I can't have people content. Let me just see. Yusuf is back. He's back. Someone fixed it. Thank you so much. He's back. Don't know how they did it, but thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Now, at least let a Muslim come up. One Muslim, just a single Muslim. All we asking today's is even an easier question than the day before. So we've got someone saying, Nania saying, bye, it's not on my level, this discussion. Nania, don't go. If it's not on your level, then come and explain to people why you are above this and how it makes sense to you so that we can understand it and we can end it. Then we can say, Nania, it's over. It's over. It's done. Nania just, squashed it, made sense, and enough is enough. Come on. Nania, come back, please. Don't leave. Things wouldn't be the same without you. I promise you, man. Come on, Nania. Let me keep reading, guys. Imagine Aisha playing with her dolls in the presence of Muhammad. And Muhammad is sitting down in his rocking chair, looking out, and he sees this little girl playing with her dolls, thinking, oh, tonight, baby. Oh, tonight, baby. Wouldn't that make you sick? Wouldn't that make you actually have the taste of vomit in your mouth? Imagine that. Imagine knowing that you're leaving the house and then you can say to your wives, listen, if Chris comes to the house today and I'm not there, just breastfeed him. That'll be okay. Just suckle him 3 to 5 times on one. I'm not sure. It doesn't really say if it's 5 on each side or 5 on one side or whatever. But the fact is, suckle them 5 times. I will be away, but Chris is coming today. Don't show him your hands, your feet, your toes, your hair, none of that, but breastfeed him. And then imagine saying to your wife, the majority of people in hellfire are you women because you're ungrateful to your husbands. This is Islam, and if you guys don't think this is sick and evil, then you need to go and check it. Check yourselves. Because again, Muhammad says that women, they are in the shape of devils. And Muhammad said that there's evil omen in 3 things: a horse, a woman, and a house. It says that women who seek divorce from their husbands are hypocrites. There's another hadith that says the inmates of paradise, the prisoners of paradise, are the women who form the majority. It's crazy that Muslims have never cried about this before. Muhammad said if a man or a human was to prostrate to another human, then he would make the wife prostrate to the husband. That's how elevated the man is in Islam, that the man should be prostrated to if anyone was to prostrate to a man. Imagine that, people. Imagine that. When you're saying that, you're putting these men on a whole different level. on a whole different level. Imagine saying to your wife, oh, when I get to paradise and I'm going to be, jumping on all my 72 wives and I'll be enjoying each and every single one of them. And I'll come to you in the end, I love you, but I'll have 72 of these things and I'll be jumping from one to the next. How do you think the female feels knowing that her husband is talking to her like this? Can you imagine saying this to your daughter? That you'll be one of those that's just going to be used like a rag in heaven, in paradise. You are going to be used and abused, and that's it. And don't worry about it. The next morning, you'll be a virgin again, and then you'll just be penetrated again. And again and again. Yes, sir?
We had a pretty good statement, but I'm going to form it into a question. Samui over in YouTube made a statement, but I'm going to turn it into a question, as I said. When the women are being spoke to like that, what can they do about it?
Another great question. If the woman questions it, are they in trouble?
The woman has to accept how she's being treated. That's it. That's what the Muslim gets. The Muslim gets to accept how she's being treated. That's it. You go against it, 434 can apply. Right?
That's right. Well, there's more to it, because it's funny you said that. I was just about to read this other hadith where it says that the woman shouldn't annoy her husband. So by asking him questions, she's annoying him, and imagine that. Then you can get 434 because you've asked a question. So in the hadith, it's the Sunan Ibn Majah 2014, it says, the Messenger of Allah said, no woman annoys her husband, but his wife among Houris Safs. It says, do not annoy him. May Allah destroy you, for he is just a temporary guest with you and soon will leave you and join us. So don't annoy your husband with questions. Don't annoy him by asking him, why was I beaten? Just accept it. Why am I a half brain? Just accept it. Why? No, it's okay. Just accept it. You are a devil. You come in the form of a devil. Just accept it. Don't ask questions. And again, imagine this. It says, don't annoy the husband. So if the husband says, listen, I want to do dingy, you say no, you annoy him, you go to hell. If you stop what you're doing and you go and do it to him, you sleep with him, the angels celebrate. Everyone celebrates, because now you've done something to the husband. You've satisfied him. Because if you don't, then the angels will curse you till morning. And if you pass away while the angels are cursing you, you go straight to hellfire. How is this not evil? Guys, how is this not evil treatment to these people? To these Muslim women? How is it not evil? Why don't you guys defend this? I see you guys popping into the live and you leave just as quick because you know that you can't defend this type of behavior, and yet you bring this behavior to the Western countries that you're running away from, your little shithole countries. You come to the West, you bring the same baggage to the West, then you want the country you just went to behave exactly like the country you left, and then what? You're going to chase another country? This is the craziness of this religion. The craziness of this religion. See that? The Muslim is the guy standing there. For those that don't know, this is Jack Sparrow. The country that they are in is sinking, and the new country that's your country, that's the one he's stepping into. That's the country he's stepping into. And just like that, he will walk through your country, waiting for that country to sink as well. And then Captain Jack is going to go like, oh, hang on a second. That's going to sink. So then what? The craziness, guys. The craziness.
You know,
Exactly. And the craziness is that we just allow it. We are the ones saying, oh, no, this is a peaceful guy. He's not like the others. You know, he's definitely going to be better than them. And we're going, oh, you know what? You may be right about that because look at him. He doesn't walk around saying Allahu Akbar. He's one of the nice ones. And again, what do?
there's certain topics that Muslims will not come up at all to. Like certain Muslims will, but James goes live way too early for them Muslims to join. Like Muslims in Canada and the United States right now, oh, they sleeping. They sleeping right now. It's 7:15. It's more like 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's morning time here in Canada and the US. That's probably why we ain't got more of those Muslims.
Well, the UK, Africa, and onwards, I mean, it's afternoon for them. So we know that they're awake. I see them coming into the live. And unfortunately, the reason that they're not requesting up, well, there's several reasons. One of them is they were told not to come to these lives. And two, they can't defend. And the reason they can't defend this nonsense, this absolute rubbish, is because they have no defense. See, I can't get upset with my team who keeps letting in goals if the defense is rubbish. I need to strengthen my defense. And Muslims can't defend something like this. There is no way to defend the fact that you're allowed to beat your wife, that you can penetrate a child. They can't defend this. So when a Muslim is saying to you, I am coming to your community, to your country, look at the picture, guys. The country they just ruined. Take Afghanistan. That's the country that's sinking. And they're stepping into your country and they're bringing the same ideology, the same Quran into your country. And they're saying to your daughter, oh, hello there, little girl. Not because they think she's a cute little girl. He's like, whoa, this could be my next wife. And we as silly people are going, oh, nice. Oh, you see my daughter? Yeah. He's seeing her as a wife, not a child.
Give me 1 second here. I got some drama going on in my hometown here. Let me see if I can pull it up here for you. So, where I live in Ontario, Canada, there's actually in Canada in Ontario, one of the most famous coffee spots for donuts, coffee, and things is called Tim Hortons. So if you know Canada, you know Tim Hortons and how Canadians love their Tim Horton coffee and things to this nature. So we have a place. I can't really, well, I don't really want to name the place because it really gets close to my location. But there's a Tim Hortons at that location. And there has been a huge, like the police were called and the OPP and everything was called in because the manager Guess what religion they are, guys? Guess what religion?
I'm not sure. This is a difficult question. Definitely a difficult question. Anyone in the chats, do you guys know who do you think it was? I just want Muslims to notice that we're not just saying things just to say it. Please understand that we're not just saying things. You guys left those countries because you couldn't handle what those countries were saying. You couldn't handle what the countries were doing. You left those countries because you know that it's sick. You know this.
So what it is here. Into this area, the investigation began over the store manager. The store manager, not just a normal manager, but the store man, the one that looks after the whole site, was accused of offering a 5-figure payment to a 17-year-old employee to marry the manager's adult brother to help him gain permanent residency in Canada. The text message allegedly showed that the manager asking the teenage employee if she wanted an Islamic boyfriend, and later clarifying that her brother needed someone to help him get permanent residency in exchange for $15,000 to $20,000. So apparently the dowry for this 17-year-old would have been $15,000 to $20,000 is what she was offered to marry this person.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy. YouTube, I apologize. I just realized that if I leave, it cuts out on YouTube. I'm still learning, guys. So yeah, what he did was
Walk with the Spirit was like, no, not again. As soon as he speaks, it muted.
I know, I just saw that. I apologize. You want to say that again, please, Chris? I apologize, guys. We're gonna rewind. Just hang on a second. Okay, play, Chris.
No, I'm pretty sure that they got pretty much all of it. Walk with Spirit. She put it to the text. I think they understand what's going on.
Yeah, it's just basically how these people are still in 2025 trying to get these little girls to still marry and still, offer them money and try to. Again, this has never changed. This is why this topic is such an important topic. And this is why the Muslims, especially the Muslim women, have trouble trying to make this make sense. You guys that have been with me for a few days now saw that a Muslim woman actually said, yes, you can beat them, but it doesn't mean you must beat them and leave marks. So they have now got to the point where they are like Stockholm syndrome, accepting it, but trying to find excuses for it. So they're not going, no, this is bad. This is something ridiculous. They're just going, yeah, well, there's limits to it. There's limits to it. Of course the wife should be disciplined, of course. But the husband that has a hotel wife, like Ali Dawah and Mimi Hijab, they have hotel wives where they don't need to tell the wives, their own wives, because those wives are just on the side. So why not bring it in? So Toreg, let me see, man. If you guys disagree with me and you think that come on, man. Tuareg, if you want to make this make sense, bro, request. I will mute. I'll give you 3 minutes to give your explanation as to why this is not evil. I promise you, I will mute myself for 3 minutes. I won't drop you nothing unless you say something really out of the charts. I will give you 3 minutes to make it make sense. The question is it evil in 2025 to penetrate a child, someone under the age of 10? That's my question. Like Muhammad did to Aisha, I want to know if he did it in 2025, is that an evil thing? Global, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
Question, is it evil to penetrate a child in 2025? And when I say child, I'm going to say anyone under the age of 10. Do you agree that anyone under the age of 10 is a child?
You're doing the red herring fallacy here, yeah?
Okay.
And you think that you're smart with your questioning when in fact you're retarded, if you allow me to explain why. Because you are trying
tell
to
me why I'm
force...
okay. Sorry, go on.
No, I have to. You can come back up, but he said that R word, and that's not allowed on TikTok. You can come back up, but I had to drop you just because of that one word.
That's
so
right.
if you,
all right, cool. Are you gonna let me talk?
well, before you talk,
are you gonna let me talk?
Can you be TikTok friendly?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah, go ahead then.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Yes, sir. It's all yours.
Okay. You wanna use ideologies that were introduced to the world in the 19th/20th century, when the entire world engaged in these practices. When a girl menstruated, she will be ready for marriage. Yeah. And now let's talk about your book, yeah, in Deuteronomy, where God grapes a child for 50 shekels. He orders to grape the child for 50 shekels. If you want to talk about Judaism, Metzitza Bepe, the marriage of Rebecca, the marriage of Isaac to Mary, there's far more nonsense. There's all
Isaac didn't marry Mary.
Hindu.
No, I just want to stop you there because again, Global, I gave you an opportunity to try to make it make sense. And what did you do? You ran away from Islam and you tried to lie about what is in the Jewish tradition. Stop for a second.
No, it's not a lie.
Stop for a second, please. Stop for a second, bro.
Bepe is a fact.
Stop for a second.
It's a fact.
Stop for a second and listen carefully. You trying to make it okay. If it was a fact and if you saying it happened in all the years before, again, you're not listening. Just hang on a second. Hang on, bro. What is wrong with you?
Fact.
Thanks for coming.
Like, you see how Muslims act. Like, we try to give them a chance to speak, and then when we try to speak back to them, like, he wouldn't stop.
Oh, dude.
Hey, what up, Tilrag?
Yo, Chris, what's up?
Not too much, man. Salam alaikum.
All right. James, what's the question again?
I'll break it down, make it into two parts. Is it evil to penetrate little girls under the age of 10 in 2025?
Yeah, it's very evil.
Okay. Is Muhammad the best example to mankind?
What?
Is Muhammad the best example to mankind?
Yeah, 100%.
Beautiful. So his behavior 1400 years ago and today is still the best behavior, correct?
Yeah.
So his behavior, no matter any time in history, is always the best behavior. So in 2025, if Muhammad married Aisha at 6 and penetrated her at 9, in 2025, you agree that would be evil, correct?
Yeah, I will.
Beautiful. So then you are saying that his behavior is evil and his behavior is accepted by Allah, correct? Hang on a second, guys. I got another hate speech thing. You there?
Can you hear me?
Now I can, yes.
Yeah. The call just came true, so sorry.
No worries, brother. No worries. So listen again. So if Muhammad was sleeping with a child 1400 years ago, and you saying that it was okay then, but the same behavior today, you said is evil. You said it's evil.
All right, so hold on. You said Muhammad was
Yeah.
penetrating a girl 1400 years ago. Was
Well,
that what you said?
According to the hadiths, do you agree that Muhammad married Aisha at 6 and penetrated her at 9?
I don't agree with that.
Are you a Sunni?
No,
What are you?
I'm a Muslim.
So how many times a day do you pray?
5 times a day.
Then you're Sunni, because only 5 times is Sunni. The Quran says 3 times.
No. You know,
Did
there are
it's
listen,
alright.
there are a lot of the things about the hadith that I really I'm not like I'm cherry picking or doing something like that, but it doesn't really make sense to me.
So then you're not a Muslim.
I'm a Muslim 100%.
So, okay, watch this. Can you be a Muslim and deny some of the Quran or the hadiths?
Call one as well.
Ask Google. Can you be a Muslim? Hi, my brother.
Hello.
Can you be a Muslim and
Yeah.
deny the Quran?
Yeah. No, I'm
So
not denying
in
the
the
Quran.
Quran, in Surah
Yeah.
65:4, it tells you
Yeah.
3 women, 3 females, 3 girls, however you want to look
Yeah.
at them, that you can marry and divorce. Do you have a Quran
Yeah.
with you?
No, not right
Now
now.
remember,
if
we're
you
not.
have one, you can pull it.
No worries, my brother. Just
You can
remember
pull it
now,
up.
we're not looking at hadith now. Now we're looking at Allah, the God of the Muslims. In 65:4, it's
Yeah, the
talking
Quran.
about the Ida. Do you know what the Ida is?
Yeah.
What is
So
the Ida? What is- so
if
what is
you
the
can
Ida?
pull up the verse.
I will. I have it on. I have it ready in front of me. I just first need to understand. Do you know what the Ida is? Once you get back.
Hey, brother, are you Christian or are you Muslim?
Okay, you back, my man?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, you back.
Sorry, it's a call. It keeps
No worries,
coming.
my brother. No worries. I got you. It's all good. My question to you is, do you know what the Ida is?
Is it the divorce?
No, the divorce is something else. The waiting period.
The mandatory
The
divorce?
Iddah
Are we talking
is the
about?
waiting period after the woman gets divorced to make sure she's not pregnant before she can get married.
Yeah.
again.
So yeah, the divorce.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
So in 65:4, this is talking about the Ida, the waiting period, right? So I'm in the Quran now, 65:4, and it says, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to say,
It was 65
so 65:4, it's called At-Talaq, the divorce.
at talaq. Yeah, I know Surah to talaq.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it says, as for your women who have despaired of further menstruating. This is talking about the older woman, right? The older woman. It says, if you are in doubt, their period shall be 3 months. So
Can you read that again? From
Okay.
start. Can you start? As for
your women,
your woman, yeah.
yeah, who have despaired of further menstruating, meaning that they have finished their
Menstruation.
menstruation, they passed the years of menstruation. It says, if you are in doubt, their period shall be 3 months. Now, if you're in doubt, so just in case you think that they're going to be pregnant, it's basically telling you to wait 3 months. Now, remember that all 3 of these groups of females have been penetrated. They all had dingy, because the verse is saying that there's a waiting period, right? So it's saying that these women must wait 3 months. Then it says, and, meaning there's the next group, and those who have not menstruated as yet. So they have not menstruated as yet. The third one is those who are with child, the pregnant. Their term is when they bring forth their burden. Now, the question is, in this verse, those who have not menstruated as yet. Now, I understand you don't take all the hadiths, but do you take tafsirs, the explanation of the verses?
Yeah, the tafsir, yeah.
Beautiful. Have you heard of Ibn Abbas?
Yeah, Ibn Abbas, I've heard him.
Okay,
Yeah,
look what he
definitely.
says. This is Ibn Abbas. He
Yeah.
says, as for your woman, as despair of menstruation because of old age. If you are in doubt about their waiting period shall be 3 months. Upon which another man asked, O Messenger of Allah, what about the waiting period for those who do not have menstruation because they are too young, along with those who have it not because of young age? Their waiting period is 3 months. And another man asked about the waiting period for those who are pregnant. So now that you can see, Ibn Abbas is confirming what I said, that Allah says that the 3 groups are the old, the young that haven't reached the years of menstruation, and the pregnant. Now, as I said, all these women have already done the deed. They all did dingy dingy. They all got penetrated. We know this because the Quran says, if you haven't touched them, then there's no waiting period necessary. You don't need a waiting period. Now, my question to you is, if you disagree with the hadith about Muhammad marrying a 6-year-old and sleeping her when she's not with her when she's 9, your Quran is confirming that you can penetrate girls at a young age before they have reached the years of menstruation.
Okay,
Are
so
you okay?
is it the tafsir confirming of the Quran? Because when you read, the Quran said, as for those who have not menstruated yet,
Yes.
I never see anything like because the young age or anything when the Quran was talking.
This is the tafsir.
This
of Ibn Abbas.
is the tafsir, right?
Yes, sir.
Objection. Can I join the conversation?
Sure you can.
What
Is
up?
this-
No, brother, let me just understand something here before you can come in, because I really want to understand something.
A2 Reg, I just want to say that
Yeah.
Broder is a Muslim too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that he should just wait so that I understand something. Because when you are reading the tafsir, right, I'm seeing a whole different thing. James,
No, it's not.
But-
It's the same thing.
you
Yes, the
I-
Quran, right? This is the Quran.
yeah,
It says, and those who have not
have
menstruated
menstruated
yet.
yet.
So what's this, Torek? Let me ask you this.
Yeah,
Let me
there are
tell you-
people who have not
let me-
menstruated yet, but they are not young age, but they are not in their young ages. I
Well,
know
hang
of
on.
people like that.
Let's see. Let's use common sense. Let's try common sense. We're
All right.
talking about the old.
Yeah.
We're talking about the pregnant. And then
Yeah,
we're
the one thing.
going to
Okay, so
another
one thing
group.
about James, one thing about the book, the Holy Book of Quran, is it's not always about common sense. There are some things. No, listen. No, even in the Bible, there are some things in the Bible that you cannot use. Hold on, James. This is not funny. Let's be fair. There are so many things in the Bible that your mind cannot fathom. Like you cannot grasp. You
Watch
cannot
this.
understand
Watch
it.
this,
It's when-
Torek. Let me explain something. Your Quran and your Allah claim that this is a clear book, perfectly detailed.
Yeah, but he
A
said, and
detailed
those who have not
explanation
menstruated.
of all
He did not
things.
say any young age. I don't see any young. He said,
So let me
who
hang
have
on. Watch
not
this. Whoa,
menstruated.
easy. Listen now. What type of female has not yet menstruated?
There is amenorrhea. There are
I
people who do
understand
not-
that, my brother. One second.
So-
We are not talking
Hey,
about
right.
special cases.
Hey, James, give me 1 second here. A2 Reg.
No, like I
that-
really want
that
you
was
guys
only
to make me
one
understand,
tafsir.
right? That's what I'm doing.
Correct. Just a second. So that was only one tafsir that we went to. James still has that page up. He can scroll down and read more that say the exact same thing, even from Ibn Kathir. So, on what basis do you deny the tafsir?
Let me show it to you again, Turek. This is
So,
Jalalain. Let me
I-
show it
I-
to you just so you can see I'm not making it up. Let me show you what the scholars have said. Do you accept Ibn Kathir?
Yeah, I do. I have a
I
lot
have
of
a
the
question. Which
students.
surah are we talking about?
Surah 65:4.
I think Surah to Talaq.
Talaq 4. Now watch this. Jalalain says the same thing. He says, let me just get to it there. It says, where is it? Talks about those. It says, as for those of your women who have no longer expect to menstruate, if in doubt, the waiting period shall be 3 months. Oh, there. And those who have not yet menstruated. Why? Because of their young age. That's Jalalain. Ibn Kathir. The same for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation. So now I've given you Kathir, Jalalain, Ibn Abbas. Are you saying to me that you disagree with these giant scholars of Islam and I am wrong, they are wrong, but you have an explanation? I'm just trying to understand, because Ibn Kathir is clear. He's saying the same for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation.
Yeah.
So then we know who he's talking about. He's talking about who? The young.
So this is Ibn Kathir talking about the Quran, right?
Yes, sir. For this verse, he's talking about this verse.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make you understand that the Quran itself really clearly does not state that. But Ibn Kathir is describing this as such.
Okay.
Because the
My
Quran,
man, watch this. And please, if you went to a school and there were all these girls sitting in the school and you said, who are those that have not yet reached the years of menstruation? What group of females will put their hand up?
it's likely, I don't know, it might be 16 upwards or 15. I don't really
16 upwards? Hang on a second. Do you know what menstruation is?
know. Like, hold on, it depends. I really do not know which
So you don't, my brother, do you know what menstruation is? Just let's go slowly. Let's go slowly. Do you know what menstruation is?
I know.
Okay. At
It's
what
just monthly,
age?
is
in
the
the country
monthly
that
of
you're
the
living in.
females.
Hang on. The country that you're living in,
Yeah.
what is the average age of a girl that has a menstruation?
I really do not know. Mostly I know around 18 or I really don't know.
18.
17,
Hey,
15,
Dad.
18. I don't know.
Watch this.
Can
Bruder,
I say something?
Bruder, 1
please?
second. Can you answer this question? The country that you're living in, what is the average age of menstruation?
Like, I haven't really dived into that, but I know from talking to my wife, or some girls get menstruation when they are 10 years old.
Okay, so beautiful. See, Toreg, 18 is rubbish, nonsense. You don't know what menstruation is. Hang on.
But that
Ben,
I really do not have any knowledge about it. So I just gave you what I
Yeah, Bruder, 1 second, brother, 1 second. Nearly with you. I just want to first let Toreg understand something. Toreg, if, for example, Bruder is saying that the girl gets a menstruation between 10 and 12, I will give you 12 years old as the higher number, right? The average is 12. This is talking about marrying, penetrating, then divorcing these girls before they have had their menstruation, and they will wait 3 months before they get married again. Now, Bruder said that the girl is around 10, meaning under the age of 10, these girls have already been married, have already been penetrated, and are now being divorced.
That's crazy work. Can I say something, please?
Sure, brother, sure.
Thank you. First of all, it's very important to know that some girls, by medical reasons, delay their menstruation by a long time.
Yes, we all know that, but we're not talking about special cases.
But you're talking about the Quran according to a specific historical narrative where they have made a tafsir according to the sources they have picked from that specific narrative,
Well, this is my question then, brother. Listen to my question then.
Yeah.
My question is, if Muhammad was the best example to mankind,
Yeah.
was he only a best example to mankind back then? Is this verse only for back then? Are
No,
the
it's not.
tafsirs only for back then? Or is the verse, the tafsir, and Muhammad relevant in 2025?
Let's it's a very good and it's a deep question, actually, and I think most people who don't have a historical academical background
That's
will not be able to answer that question out of pure knowledge. Bare hyggelig. So what I'm getting into is this. First of all, the Quran itself, it's a recitation. It basically, that means if you disagree, that's another argument. I would argue so. So a recitation means it's a first-hand source, right? When it comes to hadiths, we, as if people know the history of Islam, you have multiple sources of retellings, just like in Christianity, you have multiple gospels, right? And some made it into the Bible and some did not, like more than a handful.
Please, just I asked you a very simple question.
Yeah,
The
but I'm trying.
Quran, the Hadith, the Tafsir, and Muhammad, are they only for 1400 years ago,
But
or are they still relevant in 2025?
I can say I don't follow religion in that sense of religious leaders. I follow the message and the messenger of the Quran.
Well, hang on. The message is that you can marry and penetrate a child before.
That's a crazy tafsir. What is a tafsir? Can you say by definition what a tafsir is?
But brother,
No. Let
you don't accept tafsir. You just said it.
I'm saying that religious leaders is not what we are told to follow in the first place when they are self-pronounced, and second of all,
Well, Muhammad, we follow Muhammad as well, correct?
if you follow other guys' opinion of who,
Forget
of
opinions.
what-
Let's follow Muhammad. Did Muhammad marry a 6-year-old and penetrate at 9 because the Quran said you can?
What does the majority of sources say?
That she was 6, penetrated at 9.
That's one independent source who claims that.
That's the majority.
If that's
Every
not the
single
that's
Sunni
not
believes,
the-
according to the according to the Hadiths.
Okay, the Quran says this: if you follow the majority on people on the earth, they will lead you away from the way of God. So you have to, in the day and the night.
So we
there
must
are
stop
signs-
following the Sunni. My man, you're not making sense. You're talking about everything other than my question.
No. You don't see.
Do you agree that Muhammad is the best
you are
example?
Hang
Hang on a second. So
down.
are you saying that you agree that it is evil to penetrate a child under the age of 12? Are you saying that it's evil? Because Torek, he hasn't really made himself clear. Is it evil, Torek, to penetrate a girl under the age of 12?
I really did make myself clear. We only had a back and forth on the same the verse.
Is
I
it
already
evil?
told you. I told you yes. You asked me. I
Okay,
already
so
did
hang
that.
on. Did Muhammad do something evil when he slept with Aisha?
Tell me about it.
So every hadith, every scholar in Islam agrees that Muhammad did it.
And
one
I'm
disagrees
saying that
with it.
I
That's not
do
true.
not.
That's
You gave
not
me.
true.
That's not true. I don't agree with that. You gave me the
You
Quran.
have to be
The
Shia,
Quran
and
verse.
Shia are not considered Muslim, correct?
That's stupidity as well. It's you
Do
know.
the-
I'm not
Are the
Shia.
Shia Muslim?
Of
I'm not
course they are.
Shia.
Okay, so hang on now. I want to know. I'm very confused. You both are confusing me. I want you to make this make sense. When we read the Quran, do you agree that the 3 different types of divorce is for the old, those that are too young, and those that are pregnant? Do we agree
That's-
on that?
No.
No.
It says those who have not menstruated, not young.
Which girl-
The Quran really said
Which
it's not
girl
menstruated.
do you know that has not yet reached the years of menstruation?
Please, can one person speak at a time?
Okay,
I
brothers,
would like to reply to this question because it's a question many people raise. You know, and if you want to have a radical understanding or a religious interpreted understanding, then you go for that. But I would say, in the academical world, when you look at majority of sources from independent places, it's only one source who claims this, and it's actually self-contradicting, because it says she was playing with dolls before Hijrah or something, and that means she was around and reciting the scripture. So she was probably 4 or 5 and above. The hijrah itself took 10 years from Mecca to Medina, and they married after that. So if you say she was 9 and the hadith itself explains you, they married after an event that took 10
Ruda,
years.
when you go for your research, who do you use for your research?
I use all the Islamic sources. I don't
Okay.
specifically
You
use.
take Ibn Kathir?
What do you mean, the
When you
scholar?
read the tafsir, the explanation of the
Yeah,
verse,
of
the
course. No,
exegesis of the verse.
like these are explanations from people who follow certain
Is he a
narratives.
scholar of Islam?
I would say I am a scholar of Islam, but if you let me speak, I can help you maybe.
No, you
So
can't help me because you're going against the Quran. You're going against.
I'm
the
not
tafsir,
doing
you're
it.
going
I'm not.
against the
No, it's
hadith.
not true.
What-
I'm going
what
against religious
qualifications do
leaders.
you have to tell me?
I'm going against religious leaders. Muhammad never told us to follow Bukhari through him. Never told us to. I can ask you a question if you have any knowledge of what the
What?
majority of sources says in Islam.
But hang on, my brother,
No,
just
no, no,
one
wait.
second. Stop.
Who did Muhammad
I'm
tell us to
allowing you
follow?
to. I apologize, but you are so
You
wrong.
don't let me land.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're adding. You're trying
I'm
to
sorry
create your own
for you, but
hadiths,
I'm
your
not.
own tafsir and exegesis. I'm asking you to give me one person that you follow in Islam that I can go to. Give me one person who, because Muhammad apparently didn't give anyone rights.
He did.
So who do you go to get an
I'm
understanding of the Quran?
I'm asking you, who did the majority of the Islamic sources specifically that Muhammad told us to follow? Who did they?
Aisha, the mother of all the women of all the world, she gave us most of the hadith. You agree?
That's not the case, man. You don't know Islamic history.
Who is the
This
one
is
Hey,
that
Broder.
gave us
Hey,
most
Broder.
hadiths?
I got a question. I got a question for Broder. Hey, Broder, who did Muhammad tell you to follow then?
Perfect. That's the question. You guys can just say, I don't know. It's allowed
No,
to
just
say,
answer
I
the
don't know.
question. Just
but-
answer the
but-
question. Who
but-
did Muhammad say to follow?
I will tell you that, but first you can say I don't know the answer.
No,
The
you're
reason
going
I
to
said that,
the
Chris,
answer.
let me just defend
You're,
this.
no,
Defend
James,
this.
give me 1 second, James.
No, but I
He's
know
going to
the
give us
answer.
the answer.
Yeah,
He's going to give us the answer now.
yeah, I will. But the funny thing is that
You don't need to do your nervous laughing. Give us the answer now.
no.
Where- who did Muhammad
it's so
tell you to follow?
ridiculous. You know what I mean? So
I know it's ridiculous because you're about to go outside of the Quran to give us evidence for something that you.
If you only go by the Quran, who did the Quran tell us
You
to follow?
can't go. You can't go. You. Hey, whoa! You just committed shirk. You just said. You
Bro,
just
you're
said who
crazy.
did. No, slow down.
You're so
you just said,
radicalized.
Broder.
You're so
you just
radical.
said.
Stop talking. Listen.
You just said. Who did Muhammad tell us to follow? And then you said you're going to go to the Quran. Is that
No.
the words of Muhammad or is that the words of Allah?
It depends what you believe.
No, is the Quran the words of Allah or the words of Muhammad? Because you just said it's the words of Muhammad.
Exactly. Listen to me. If
Oh, exactly. So the
Listen,
Quran is
no.
the words of Muhammad. It's not the words of Allah.
my brother, will you let me land, or will you just you don't want any knowledge?
Whenever you're done committing shirk, just go ahead and let me know
No,
when I
no,
can
but
start again.
you don't want to have new knowledge apparently. So
You
this
don't
is-
have the knowledge, bro. We are
Okay.
going to experts.
How do you know that?
You are one of the experts.
Who are these experts? Who are these experts?
Let me just say
Who are
this
these
before you
experts?
speak. I want to say this.
Here, watch
The,
me.
the reason,
Right.
hang on, Rob, one second.
let him
The
tell
reason,
you.
1 second, Rob, 1 second. The reason why I said Aisha, is that the majority of the tough hadiths that we have today come from Aisha. Now, Muslims have told me the reason why Muhammad took this little girl and penetrated her is because she was young and she'd live long and she would be the one to share the hadiths with all these people and have a long life of writing them down. So if this is the reasoning, this
False
is why I
narrative.
presented it to you as Aisha, the child bride that Muhammad penetrated as a 9-year-old that you are running from. Now I'm asking you, where do you stop talking and listen? Stop talking and listen. Where do you go to get the information of the age of Aisha so that we can see it?
You know, she led the war after the death of Muhammad, right?
I don't give a continental. She was lying on her back when she was 6 years old. Muhammad
It's not
tried to
true.
penetrate her.
It's
Now,
not
I don't
true.
care about that. I'm asking you again.
Because
Oh,
you're
come on,
ignorant.
man.
This is the case. I can tell you, if you go through historical sources, not only one part of the hadiths, but you go through the majority of the Islamic sources of the hadiths.
You deny the hadiths.
Which hadiths?
Any hadith.
All of them.
God bless you guys, by the way.
Listen, what I try to say is that when you look into history, you have to go
History and
bless,
Islam
Rob.
don't go together. Give us a source, please. Give us a name that we can
you guys are burning
Give us
inside.
a
It's
source
crazy.
or a name.
Like I cannot even land my
Give
arguments
us a
because
source or a name, not about.
okay,
Trust me, bro.
let's give you a source you haven't read, I bet, because I know what sources you're reading. So I'm not saying everything in these sources are true either.
Oh my
because
gosh.
It's transmission, but you can read Al-Kafi, for example. You can read.
So you're
Shia.
Shia. So you're Shia. كافي الشيعة يا كافر يا عدو الله يا زنديق.
Listen, what
So
I
you
try
are
to
Shia. Why you pretending to be a
what I try to explain to you is this.
Okay, no.
I don't-
Apologize. No,
I don't really care. Like
apologize to the host and apologize to my brother Chris here for lying and claiming that you are not a Shia earlier. You said
I
you're
am
Quran
a Muslim. I said.
No, you are not a Muslim. You're Shia.
I never.
According to 90% of all Muslims, you're a kafir. So why did you lie and hide
They
that you are
can.
Shia? Next time, humble yourself, be a human being,
So
and don't lie.
so now what
Let
I'm
me
going
finish,
to say is not
Let
valid.
me finish.
Rob,
Let me
you are
finish.
also lying. Why would you say that according to 90%
Why?
of
Hold on.
Muslims,
Hey,
Shias are
hey,
kafir?
hey.
You are lying.
Next time when you come up,
Will people let
next
me
time when
land
you
my
let me
arguments?
finish. Let
Can
me
I
finish.
please land my
Can I
arguments?
finish? Can I finish? Next time when you come up, don't hide what you are because it's very,
You never let me
very
finish either.
deceptive of you when you come up on a panel and you don't tell the audience, you don't tell the people on the panel, for example, the host or our brother Chris here, what type of Muslim you are. Suddenly, after 20 minutes, you come out clean and you use Al-Kafi, which is a Shia source, so you're Shia.
I don't care where the sources come from. It's independent sources, you know.
No,
So-
it's not
so-
independent
so-
sources,
so-
it's
so
Shia
basically-
sources
listen,
that is
listen,
rejected
listen,
by the
let's-
majority Sunni Muslims on this planet.
Of course, but
So
which
you
side
are
are
a
they
liar
on? They
like
are
your
on the
Allah,
listen.
who
They are
claimed
on
to
the
be the
side
best
of the
of
people who
deceivers.
killed the Prophet's family. They're on the side of the people who killed the Prophet's
Stop,
family.
Rob,
right?
one second.
How-
I just want to jump
how
in.
can
there.
you-
Stop for a second? I'm so sorry, bro.
Sorry, I had to drop him. I can bring him back up, but he used that K word. That's another
Yeah.
bad word to use on TikTok. I can bring you back up, but you can't use certain words on TikTok, Broder.
Yeah, guys, I've got eight restrictions. 8 restrictions. So please watch the language that you guys use. Because I've got 8 restrictions right now.
But then, Rob, why would you say that 90% of the Muslim think that the Shias are kafirs?
Because they are committing shirk according to the Sunnis. They are committing shirk, for example, when they say Ya Ali or Ya Hassan, Ya Hussein, etc. and many other.
Okay, now we
but
go
it doesn't
into
make
other
them.
debates.
It doesn't make them kuffars. It
Yes.
never did make
Okay,
them
question. When you are saying Ya Ali or Ya Hassan or Ya Hussein, which is shirk according to the Sunni belief.
That's
are you
according to
hold
the.
on, let me finish. You asked me a question, you should allow me to finish.
All right.
So question, when you as a Shia commit shirk, are you a kafir as a mushrik, yes or no? Are you out of Islam, yes or no? When you commit shirk.
Of course, any worship of statues and other
Thank
things about
you.
Allah
So-
is shirk.
So there's your
But-
answer. So yes,
but-
according
but-
to the Sunni, let me finish.
But people are
According
so
to the Sunni,
radicalized.
let me
there.
finish.
It's
Let me
crazy.
finish. Let me finish.
Muslims are.
I didn't ask you to help me. I can do this on my own.
But I never
So,
got to
answer
finish
the
myself.
question of the African Muslim here on the panel, that's why, according to the Sunni belief, which is the 90% on this planet,
I'm a Muslim, bro.
you're not a Muslim. You're not a Muslim. There's nothing called Muslim. Either you're Sunni Muslim, you're Ahmadiyya Muslim, You are a Shia Muslim. There's nothing called
Who
Muslim.
are you to decide on that?
Yeah,
Okay, so are you a
do
Qur'ani?
not divide into groups. The
Hold on.
told
So
strictly,
we have
do
a
not
Shia on the
divide-
panel. Hold on.
Do not
hold on.
divide into
Stop
groups.
talking.
I
Stop talking.
listen. I care less if he's Shia or not. I'm just a Muslim.
Okay,
You
what kind
cannot-
of Muslim are you? There's nothing called only
There
Exactly.
is no
This is
kind.
true.
There is no
Are
kind.
you a
A Muslim is a
Quranist?
Muslim.
Are
Exactly.
you a Quranist?
This is true.
The Prophet was never.
Rob, Rob,
Let me get some order.
anything.
Let me get
He
some
was a
order.
Muslim.
Everyone mute. Everyone mute. Everyone just hang on a second. Just stop for a second. Just stop. We established this earlier. It's simple to find out if you are a Sunni or not. I asked you how
This
many
is
times
political.
Can you please stop?
Unbelievable.
Shut up. So again, I asked the question, how many times do you pray? You said 5. Can you show me, Torek, anywhere in the Quran where it says pray 5 times? Anywhere in your Quran that you have where it says pray 5 times?
I think it says 3.
That's right, brother. That means that if you're saying 3, you are Shia, and if you say 5, you are Sunni.
So where do people get tafsirs? They get it from historical narrative. What's a historical narrative? It's built based on claims according to the
exegesis?
Islamic
What is an
history.
exegesis?
Yes, we know you don't like the Sunni tafsir. We understand that you don't like Sunnis. Get over it. We know you're Shia.
What I try to say is that you should always have the view of the majority of the sources, and especially according to what they say in context of.
Yeah, but you don't take majority. You reject the Sunni sources. You're Shia.
But
And
man,
here we have a
who
Quran
gave-
only
Who
Muslim.
gave you monopoly?
Hold on, let me finish.
Who gave
And
you
we have
monopoly?
also a Quran only Muslim who claims to be Quran only Muslim, but he's accepting the Sunnah. So we have 3 flavors.
What do you
two and a
think-
half maybe.
So,
I have a
guys, I want
question
to get
for
back
you.
to the topic.
I have
Let's
a
just stop
question.
there. Let's just stop there, brother. Let's get back to the topic. My question is, whether it doesn't matter now, I want to know from you, is it evil for a man to sleep with a girl before the age of 12? In 2025, yes or no, Bruder and Torek,
Yes,
is it evil in 2025 to
100%.
sleep with a girl before the age of 12?
Always been. Always been.
I said 100% evil.
Beautiful.
I support
Now,
So the
that.
Quran is
The
evil.
verse that we just read in the Quran, 65:4, when it talks about those that have
Objection.
not yet, please be quiet, dude. Du må klare å holde kjeften.
Brother, are you okay, bro? Did your mother drop you on your head yesterday? Come on, man. Let
So
the
my
host
question
finish.
again, when we go to the
Have no
Quran and it
akhlaq.
talks, can du hold kjeften? In the Quran, when it says clearly, those that have not menstruated as yet, we understand. Now, as you said, we can't use logic in Islam. Let's use common sense then. Let's use common sense. If we're talking about the old, the opposite of old will be the young. The verse is saying that is talking about those that have not yet reached the years of menstruation. Now, here's my question. Does that talk about young girls?
No.
So who is
Why
it
not?
talking about?
Medically ill.
Mentally ill.
Medically.
No, I call them mentally ill.
Medically
Mentally
ill.
ill. You have to be mentally ill to believe that.
Rob Christian, I got a question for you, brother.
Yeah.
Which of the infallible 12 imams says that this is about a medical condition?
No one. 0.
That's what I thought.
I can show you, and broader notice because he's now using taqiyya. If I go to the Sijistani, I go to the Shia sources, all of them say actually that Aisha was married at the age of 10, according to Shia sources. According to
It's not right.
Let me finish. Yes, it is. You want me? If I show you, will you leave Shia Islam? Be honest. Yeah,
I
it's
would
a yes
like
or no.
to, in fact, Rob, Rob, just 1 second, bro.
I'm just a
I would
Muslim.
love him to show
Now he's
me.
a Muslim. He's now a Muslim, not Shia anymore.
Watch this,
told
Rob.
you all
Watch
the
this.
time.
Watch this. I would love for him to show me any scholar that he follows where it's talking about these women that have medical, not mental, medical issues. Can you show us
Yep.
the scholars that say this?
I talked about in the condition of not being able to menstruate.
Can you show me the scholars that
Yeah,
agree
we-
with you?
Yeah, we're dying
Yeah,
to
we
know
need
the
to-
scholar name. Give us the Shia.
Because you go,
you want to be Shia.
yeah, you go by the Shia collection, the 12 Imams. Give us the one that said that it was the medical condition.
Everything in those hadiths are
Can you
not
show
right
it to
either.
us, please? Don't talk, because you're talking rubbish. Bring it, please, or be quiet. Say, listen, I'm a coward and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Brother, you really need to humble yourself, brother.
I try to help you.
Humble.
I try
Can
to
you
help
show us
show you.
evidence? Hang on, Rob. Can
I
you
try
show
to
us
help you.
evidence, please? Brother, I'm asking you one more time. Can you bring any scholar that you agree with from the time of Muhammad that says that it's talking about those that have a medical condition? Can you do that, please?
Yeah, bring us one.
This is obvious.
No, it's
No,
not
we can't
because
use
you don't know
obvious
Arabic.
logic or common sense in Islam. Can
James-
you bring
James-
us a source, please?
James,
You are-
hold on.
listen,
Guys,
listen,
hold
just
on.
because
Hold
you
on,
are
hold
not
on,
using
hold on,
logic
hold on.
doesn't
Can I
mean
say
that's
something,
not
brother?
logic.
Humble yourself. Hold on. And you, Toreng, just mute because you don't know your religion. Brother, if you know anything about your religion, or what happened to him? If brother knows anything about the Arabic language in the Quran in chapter 65, ayah 4 is وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِضْنَ. The word lam with the meme is used. Lam, not len. When you use the word lam with the meme, with the instead of the noon, that means they never had it. They never had the menstruation. Since the Quran uses the lam instead of the len, so that means these little girls never had a menstruation yet. This is the problem when you don't humble yourself and you try to act like an expert in the Arabic language. You get busted by people who know Arabic like me, like moi. This is why all the scholars, Sunni and Shia, both confirm that it's about young prepubescent girls who never bled. Fool. Shame on you.
Says the Quran, Rob.
Yes, the Quran says lam yahidna, not len yahidna.
So what are you trying to say? So there are.
Did you even listen?
No,
You're
you
saying that the
Exactly,
girls
no,
have
you
not
didn't
yet
listen.
reached
Point,
the years of
listen.
menstruation. Toreg.
But there are people who have not menstruated.
Tula, listen. He's talking about the girls that have not yet reached the years of menstruation. Do you understand that?
Not reached. It said not yet menstruated, not reached.
Okay, Turek, what's
So
the
what
difference between lam and len? What is the difference in the Arabic language, Mr. Expert? What's the difference between lam
So
yahidun
which
and
of
lam
the
yahidun?
scholars did you sit down
You
with?
speak
that
Arabic,
told
Torek?
you that? Listen,
Ibn
you just
Kathir, Imam
confirmed.
al-Qurtubi, at-Tabari, which one you want?
No, which of them did you sit down with and told you that this is the meaning of len and len? That is that comes
It's
with
the
regards
Arabic,
with
you
the
muppets.
verse.
He's reading the
Abful, I'm a
Arabic.
native Arabic speaker, Abful.
So what?
It's my language, Abful. You want to teach me my language?
So what?
Hang on, Rob, just wait 1 second, Rob. 1 second. Please, Rob, wait.
Are you okay, bro?
Torek, Rob, wait. Torek, do you speak Arabic?
No, I do not.
Lord have mercy.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Hey, Toreg.
So
you speak English, right? You
Hold on.
speak English, right, Toreg? Toreg, you speak English. So how in English do you know that the word there is spelled a few different ways, right? If you're talking about somebody in their possession, you're going to spell it T-H-E-I-R.
Yeah.
But if you're going to go over there, you're going to spell it T-H-E-R-E,
E-R-E, yeah.
correct? But how do you know? How do you know that?
Because I know.
Because
You
it's
don't
your
know any
language,
shit.
right? And that's what, because it's your
No.
language and that's what you were taught, right?
Yeah. But listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Well, the same with Rob. It's
But
his
no, Rob-
language and that's how he was raised and taught. So shut up.
This like you don't understand what Rob is trying to do.
No,
So
Rob,
if
Torek,
you
I wanna say it
understand
one
the
more time.
language,
Torek,
hold on.
I'm going to mute you. I just want to say this one more time. Rob is reading the verse. He's reading the verse in the Quran. He's just emphasizing that the word is lam, not lan. He's literally reading something you've got zero idea about because you got your Quran at the barber shop.
So that's
That's
where
why
he
you're
has the
Muslim. So
upper
listen
hand,
again.
right?
if he is telling you what the word is and what the word means, as an ignoramus that doesn't understand the language, you should say, thank you for teaching me and helping me understand, because I was once in the dark and now I'm in the light. I was once blind and now I can see. Thank you, Rob, for showing this to me, instead
James-
of attacking what he
No,
just said.
but listen,
Hold on,
One
Turek.
second,
Hold on,
Turek.
hold on, hold on. Turek, hold on,
$1,
hold on.
you're a Muslim.
Turek, hold on.
$1, you're a
Turek,
Muslim.
hold on. Let me
James,
help you
you know,
further.
you know me. I'm not.
Let
I'm
me
not. I
help
wanted
you
to
so you
help
can
him
say thank
actually.
you, Rob.
Yeah,
Stop
go ahead,
talking.
Rob. brother.
Stop talking.
I
Stop
can't hear
talking.
you.
Yeah,
$1, please mute, brother, for a second.
yeah,
Turek,
yeah. I will.
let me try to help you more. And I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to mock you or make fun of you, the fact that you don't speak Arabic, and I'm teaching you the Arabic language of the Quran. Okay. Turek, do you take Sahih al-Bukhari, for example? Yes or no? Do you accept Sahih al-Bukhari? Yes or no?
yes, I do.
Okay, beautiful. Watch. I hope you're ready, because you're going to get shocked. Because even if we go to Sahih al-Bukhari, give me the screen, Brother James, so we can help this ignorant gentleman. And I hope you are honest, Turek, unlike the other Shia Taqiyya guy earlier. Because look, if we go to Bukhari, and you can download Bukhari for free, or you can buy it to see it with your own eyes too. But I will put it on the screen, okay? I'll put it on the screen in front of everybody. Everybody can see it. Sahih al-Bukhari.
I have it ready if you want.
Yeah, no. Let me do this, brother, if you don't mind. Look, Sahih al-Bukhari. I'll open my camera. Watch. Sahih al-Bukhari. Look, this is what? Sahih al-Bukhari. You can download it for free.
Okay, Chris.
Look, Sahih al-Bukhari, Arabic English, Volume 7. What I need you to do, Turek, pay attention. Maybe you can screen record so you can watch it later. Sahih al-Bukhari, Volume 7. This is the Darus Salam edition, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Do you see it? This is the printing, the publisher company. Volume 7. We open page, watch this. We open page 57 of Volume 7. Page 57, look. 57. Everybody, you can download it. Volume 7, very easily for free. Just type in Google Sahih Bukhari Volume 7. You will get it in PDF form. Look, chapter 67, the book of An-Nikah. Look at the chapter number 39. Okay, here's the chapter, everything. Giving one's young children in marriages halal, permissible. Now watch. Guess what chapter is being explained? Chapter 65, ayah 4, right on top of Hadith Bukhari 5133. Right on top of it, on page what? 57. Again, page 57. Now watch. Chapter 65 of the Quran, ayah 4. By virtue of the statement of Allah. So Allah talking in the ayah, right? Literally on top of the age of Aisha, etc. And for those who have no monthly courses, وَاللَّهِ لَمْ يَحِضًا in the Arabic, i.e. what? They are still immature babies. And the iddah, the waiting period for the girl before puberty is 3 months. Look, and here is the Quran. Surah At-Talaq 65:4. فَجَعَلَ عِدَّتِهَا ثَلَاثَةَ أَشْهُرٍ قَبْلَ الْبُلُوغِ. Before puberty, before she started to bleed. This is why I say always to Muslims, humble yourself. If you don't know your Quran and you don't know your religion, don't talk, because we will put you in your place. Don't lie. Don't show us your ignorance. I am an Arabic speaker. I know my language, and I can teach you your Quran. Do you see how you got debunked? Your Quran allows you as a Muslim man to not only marry, but also sleep with little. You get the idea. Go ahead.
Correct. I want you to please be honest with yourself and tell me honestly, what do you, so far we've shown you Quran, we've shown you tafsirs, we've shown you hadiths. What don't you understand, my man? What are we missing? Torek, what are we missing, bro?
Is he still breathing? I hope he didn't faint.
All right. We just went through the what do you call it? The Quran.
Bukhari. We call it Bukhari.
No, not right
Let him
now.
talk, bro. Let's
Before you came in, right? Before you came in, Rob, James brought the verse from Surah Al-Talaq, and he said, and those who have not menstruated yet, and I was talking about people. There are people who have not menstruated yet, and then he said, I should just ignore what I was saying, and that what it should be as
I said,
females.
let's see what the scholars say. I said, let's see if the scholars agree with you.
Yeah, you said
You
that.
are
Yeah,
talking
sorry, I
about,
forgot.
listen
Yeah.
again, like I said to the other guy, if you have evidence that it's talking about anybody else, please present your evidence.
But the Quran really never said the young ones, because that's where everything.
Who are the
It's coming
people
from.
that have not yet reached the years of menstruation or not yet menstruated?
Yeah, not yet menstruated. That's
Who
I
are the
mentioned
people
some,
that have not
but there are
yet
people who have not yet
menstruated?
menstruated. Yes.
So I'm asking you, show me the scholars or anyone in history that is
I
supporting
told you. I told you I don't really have no source that says that. But the Quran,
Beautiful.
did not.
But do you
Bukhari
agree?
then.
Do
Just
you agree
accept
that
Bukhari.
we have sources and we have evidence for our claims that all those sources are Muslim? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. You brought that. You brought that
So
up, but I
we
don't
are the
believe. But the
ones.
Quran didn't say that.
So
That's my
we are
point.
the ones that are repeating what Muhammad did when he married a child and penetrated
No,
his child.
Muhammad did not do that.
We
Go
are
ask you the Quran. Ask the
Show it.
Quran. Muhammad never did that.
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
Quran
watch this.
never
you're
Watch
said-
this.
rejecting
Watch this.
Bukhari.
Wait, hang on,
You're
hang on. Watch
rejecting
this.
Bukhari, ya Jabir.
Wait,
Ya
watch this.
miskeen, ya zinjir,
Can
ya
you show
kafir.
me in the Quran that Muhammad split the moon?
I
Can
don't
you
believe
show
that
me in the
Muhammad did that.
Quran
No,
that Hang
not
on,
only
listen,
in the
okay,
Quran.
Torek,
I
Torek,
don't
Torek,
listen. I
listen.
don't even believe that Muhammad split the mood. I don't
Okay,
know.
do you believe
I
that
don't know
Muhammad
about
got
that.
married?
Yeah, I did.
Show me one piece of evidence in the Quran where Muhammad got married. I'm saying his wives' names. Show me one piece of evidence of his wives' names in the Quran.
Show us Aisha's name in the Quran.
Any of the wives
There
of
is-
Muhammad in the Quran.
There is no names of the Prophet's wife in the Quran.
So
he
you
married
said you
men?
accept Bukhari. Hold on, James. He said earlier he accepts Bukhari. We showed him Bukhari. Now he's all over again rejecting Bukhari.
No, I'm not.
Bukhari.
I'm saying that I accept the Bukhari, but not any other. Like there are things that Bukhari said that I do not believe. You can call it cherry picking or anything, but I do not
cherry
believe
picking,
them.
Yes, cherry picking.
So
Listen,
let's
listen,
just,
Rob.
can you-
The
Torek,
only
Torek,
the only book
dude,
the only book
dude,
I support
please.
fully.
I'm getting angry with you. I'm really getting frustrated with you. Again, you are picking and choosing because you are a picker and a chooser. You are saying to me, I take some things that I may align with, even though I've got no evidence about it. I'm begging you for any evidence to show that it's talking about sick people or older people or whatever. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and the gang, everyone agrees that we are talking about the two different groups, the old, the young, and the pregnant. Because if this was talking about special needs, 18 years old, you didn't even know what menstruation was. You didn't even know when girls get their menstruation. You said at 18, showing me how ignorant you are about religion, science, and biology. You know very little, a small amount. I'm saying to you, maybe it's time you shut your gob, you actually listen to people that have evidence and are bringing you sources. What you should say is, wow, I didn't know this before. Let me check it, instead of coming up over here and speaking absolute rubbish. We go with evidence. You have brought no evidence. The Quran is clear. The girls
But
that have
I
not
give you my
menstruated
evidence
yet.
is the Quran. Quran never said that. It never said the young age. No, mention, okay, you can show me where the Quran said the young ones.
Are
You
okay,
showed me the
Joel?
tafsir and the hadith.
Are you okay? Didn't I tell you the difference between lam and len? Are you okay?
I'm not accepting that. You are saying that you
I
speak
don't care if
Arabic.
you don't
You,
accept it.
because
You're not an
I do
Arabic
not speak
speaker.
Arabic,
Afu.
but I can
You're
use.
not an Arabic. Afu, listen. We don't care. You're not an Arabic speaker. The Quran came down in Arabic. It didn't come in Chinese. It didn't came in Indonesian. It didn't come in Russian. It came in Arabic. I am a native Arabic speaker. I went to college. Okay, I speak Arabic. I know Arabic. It's my language. It's my mother tongue. I know the difference between the word lam and len. Allah didn't use the word len yahidan. Allah used lam yahidan. Lam means it never happened. In other words, these girls never had a menstruation yet. They have to get it still. So that means that's why all the scholars, including Ibn Kathir, even Imam Bukhari, when he explained it, because I just showed you Imam Bukhari, Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Imam Al-Tabari, all the scholars said that it means they did not menstruate yet. It's about the little prepubescent young girls. And I can give you the context. Have you read the tafsir? No, you didn't. If you go to any tafsir, for example, Ibn Kathir, the ayah came down because of one question of a Sahabi. Who was the name of the Sahabi? Ubay ibn Ka'b. If you don't believe me, fact check me, go read Tafsir ibn Kathir. Because one of the companions, Ubay ibn Ka'b, went to Rasulullah and he said, Ya Rasulullah, oh Muhammad, Ya Rasulullah, you mentioned chapter 2, ayah 228, but you did not tell us about the different types of Nisa, females, about the pregnant ones, the old ones, and the baby girls. Muhammad said, wait, Ya Ubay ibn Ka'b, I just received the wahi, revelation from Allah, and it's in Surah Al-Talaq, ayah 5. وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدًا, the little prepubescent girls who did not menstruate yet. Because of the question of Ubay ibn Ka'b. And that's the reason, that's the context for why the ayah came down. You don't know that because you're not humbling yourself, because we can teach you the context, we can teach you the Arabic language. You are a nobody. So humble yourself and say, thank you, because I'm educating you about your Quran. Humble yourself so you can learn about your religion and your Quran.
If there's any Muslims that actually trust Allah, trust the Quran, trust the tafsirs, trust the hadiths, that want to actually join, you are more than welcome to. But when we are showing you that we have evidence, we're literally saying to you guys, look, we have it. Can we share this with you? You guys are the ones saying, no, we don't want it. We just want to believe nothing and yet believe everything. Come on, guys.
It's amazing, brother James. You know, we're here spending countless of hours. You know, again, God bless brother James, who's doing an amazing job. Brother Chris, me and Chris go all the way back to the
Years and years, brother.
So, you know, it's so fascinating. It's always so embarrassing, amazing that we kuffar have to open the Islamic sources and we are presenting them on the screen for everybody to see with their eyes, yet they are denying their own sources. Imagine if a Christian would have denied, let's say, Luke 1 or Gospel of Luke or John or Matthew. But that's what the Muslims literally are doing. They are denying the Arabic. They want to teach us the Arabic language, which they don't know anything about. They don't speak the language. They don't know their books. They don't even know why the ayahs came down. It's embarrassing.
Well, can I just jump in there? I want to play something. My brother, my big brother, younger brother, I'm not sure, Scott, my man Scott, love you, bro. I want to play something for you Muslims. And this is from a Muslim called Muhammad Hijab. Now, Muhammad Hijab, for those that don't know, he is the perfect example of another Muhammad. He has his side wives, he has his hotel wives, he has the whatever wives he wants, and he actually says that you can have wives and then not tell your main wife about your other wives. But he, in Speaker's Corner, says this.
If you look just at the Quran, you will get the indication that you can have sexual intercourse with a 5-year-old. The reason why it's haram to have sexual intercourse with a 5-year-old is not found in the Quran at all. If you just read the Quran, it is halal. It would be halal to have sexual intercourse with a 5-year-old. Chapter 65, verse 4. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us who you can divorce and who you cannot divorce. And then he says, وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَ. وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَ. And the ones who had never been pubescent before. And by the way, this is very important, yeah? I want all Muslims to be aware of this. The reason why we don't have sexual intercourse with 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds or whatever is not because of puberty. Wait a minute, what did you say? It's not because of puberty, because that verse in the Quran actually says lam yahid. They never had puberty before. You can't go around that. The Quran doesn't say anywhere in the Quran that the woman has to be pubescent. I dare you to find one verse in the Quran where it says you're not allowed to marry someone based on harm, or you're not allowed to have sexual intercourse based on harm, or you're not allowed to marry someone based on puberty. Get me one verse in the Quran which says the woman has to be pubescent. You know, in the Quran it says حُرِّمَتْ عَلَيْكُمْ أُمَّهَاتُكُمْ. It says you're not allowed to marry your mum. It says you're not allowed to marry your sister or your auntie. Where does it say you're not allowed to marry a prepubescent? I'm looking for one verse that you can say, you pinpoint it and say this is where it says prepubescent marriage or whatever is not allowed. So if you're Quran alone, you're still towards pedophilia, and a severe type of pedophilia, a wife abuse, a severe type of wife abuse. If you look just at the Quran.
So now you can see, guys, that this is coming from a dude called Muhammad Hijab, telling you clearly that you can, and it is a severe type of PDF. So when the Muslims are telling us when they lie about what it actually says, and they lie about what we are repeating, you are digging a deeper hole for yourselves. Because you're now not only covering your eyes, man, you're covering your head, and you're going to suffocate down there. Why is it that the Christians are the ones that have to remind you Muslims about what you actually believe in? In fact, not what you just believe in, what you're ignoring. Because you guys are ignoring the fact that we are able to say to you, guess what? Your religion actually says you can. And you go, no, man, that's disgusting. No, we can't. So yes, you are following a religion that allows you to do something despicable, something disgusting, and you don't even know it. And then you come on a live, you have the audacity to come on a live and then deny it. You literally come up and deny the fact that in your religion, you are allowed to penetrate a child. Your own scholars, Muhammad Hijab, he's one of the most known Muslims today from the UK. And apparently he's going to box, but that's something else. He is the one that you guys run to when he debates anyone else and tells us how when he spoke to David Wood and he says, you know, he prays for, not to Allah. So Allah prays to, not for. Now, this is the type of guy that's confirming that you can marry and penetrate children. And you guys get upset with us because we just we repeat what your Allah says. Guys, if you disagree with what Muhammad did and you think it's despicable, you think it's awful, disgusting, why are you still a Muslim? Why are you following this filth? And why are you having children and teaching the children to continue in Islam if they are going to be continuing in this filth? Over and over, we've shown you tafsirs, hadiths, the Quran. We can go through scholars, we can see experience. Look at Iraq, that lowered the age to 9. Why? Because they don't want to insult Muhammad. Look at Somalia. Somalia finally got their head out their backsides and they said, you know what, 18, the imams are crying, saying this is going against the Quran, going against Muhammad. We want our children back. And when I say children, I mean their wives. So again, we are the ones that's providing the evidence for our claims. You guys have no evidence. You all of a sudden become Shia. You become Shia in a heartbeat. No, Shia says he was 18. No, she wasn't. She wasn't. And Rob can show you that she was 16 before she had her first period. Aisha.
James, one small correction, brother. Shia do not believe that
That's
Aisha grown up or 18. Shia, like the Sunnis, will lie about it. Because I have here countless of Shia sources where it says that Aisha was very young, just like in the Sunni books. So when Shia come up and they lie to us, like the Sunnis do, you know, we say in the Arabic language, "Khara'akhul bawl," they are from the same garbage. So look what the Shia sources say, brother. So this is why I you know, do not accept anything a Muslim tells you if you don't fact check them in their books. Because look at the age of Aisha in Shia Islam, okay? In Shia Islam. Here are the Shia books, brother. Shia books. Watch this, guys. Shia books.
While you're
about
finding that, Bruder, if you want to come up with evidence, history and Islam can't go together like Muhammad and a child, a pigeon and the Kaaba. They just can't be together because one of them is going to mess. So if you want to bring the evidence, you're more than welcome to bring the evidence.
Look, thank you, Brother James, again for giving us the opportunity to, you know, build each other up. Look, these are Shia books, not Sunni, Shia. Mirat al-Uqul by Al-Allama al-Majlisi, volume 24. Okay, if anybody wants to take a screenshot, because often we bring up the Sunni sources, because remember, Sunni Islam is much bigger and it's much larger. You have more easier access to the Sunni books than the Shia books. So this is Shia, okay? On page 235, volume 24. Look what it says about Aisha. فقال إن الرسول دخل بعائشة وهي بنت 10 سنين. So the only difference between Shia and Sunni Islam is only 1 year. Shia Islam believes that she was 10 years old. Aisha was 10 years old. Sunni Islam says 9. And the hadith is what? Sahih. Sahih. You see it? Sahih. That's
So
book
that is
number
my
1.
fault for trying to help the Shia. Man, I tried to help the Shia. You see, guys, we actually tried to help Islam. Man. So Buddha is saying that you are wrong, and he said she was 18 to something. I'm bringing you back up. If you don't have evidence, I'll drop you like a yo-yo. You understand? I'm bringing you back up. I want you to prove. Give me evidence. Something Islam can never use is evidence to back their statements. So I want evidence. Don't say trust me, bro.
Brother,
Okay.
hold on, brother. Hold on.
Will you let me speak?
Hold on,
then?
brother.
Will
Brother,
you please
hold
let
on.
me speak?
Hold on. You mentioned Al-Kafi when you were on the panel. I'll put a Kafi between your eyes.
Listen.
Don't choke on Al-Kafi.
Let-
Look for
let me ask
No,
you.
just let's give him a chance first before we knock him with Al Kafi, because that's a home run. So
Okay.
what Bruder is going to give us, I'm giving you
Okay,
the big
okay,
screen. Be quiet.
okay.
Be quiet. Listen, I want you to prove with evidence your claim.
Okay, can I speak?
Evidence.
Perfect. How old was Aisha before Hijrah?
Evidence.
Yeah. How old was she before
I
Hijrah?
don't ask questions. Present your evidence.
How long time did Hijrah take?
I'm going to say it one more time. I want you to listen carefully, because again, you are a Muslim that bangs your head towards the Kaaba every day, killing brain cells. Listen to me again. Don't ask questions. I want you to first present the case. Do you understand me? You present the age and everything with evidence.
Thank
I
you.
hope that's clear for you.
Thank you. Okay, so in the collections of hadiths, we know that before
We
Hijrah,
don't know.
Evidence.
Give us
Evidence. Like I do. I
Okay,
showed
so
you Al-Allama al-Majlisi. So give us evidence.
you want me to give you the specific hadiths?
I want
Yes.
everything. I want evidence. I don't want
Okay.
trust me, bro.
Because I will choke you. I will put you in a chokehold with Al-Kafi. I showed you Al-Majlisi. I will show you now Al-Kafi soon. So don't choke on it.
But you have to remember, I follow historical narrative.
Can you give us the
I look
historical?
at the-
My man, I'm going to say this one more time. Next time you open your mouth, I want you to have evidence and I want you to present it. If you can't and you don't have, then go back to your hole and sit there quietly.
So you won't let me speak. My
With
mind.
evidence.
Okay, I found you the evidence.
Put it on the screen.
I don't know how to do that actually.
Now, I just want to let you guys know this, and you notice some of you may think that we're harsh and we stop them from talking. Notice the difference between man, what is this person on this thing over here? Hang on, let me just block this account. Wow.
I don't know how to present evidence.
Notice that we give these people opportunity to have conversation, but I'm very specific in how I'm allowing people to and what they say. I'm asking any Muslim to bring evidence, not to say, trust me, bro. Don't say, trust me, bro. I could come up over here and say whatever I wanted, but again, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Let me see. Morisaki.
Yes, hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. When I'm seeing a Rob Christian, I'm very happy.
Beautiful. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that it is evil for a grown man to sleep with, I'm just going to take a number, someone under the age of 12 in 2025? Do you think it's evil?
If I take someone who's in a
No. Do you think it is evil for a grown man to sleep with a girl under the age of 12 in 2025?
12? I mean, it depends on the context. I mean, you 12. What is 12?
Would you
12?
penetrate a girl under the age of 12?
A girl? Okay. If she's not a woman,
Boy.
then yes.
Hang on, Rob, please.
If she is not a girl, if she is not a woman, then yes, of course.
If she's not a woman, then of course you penetrate her.
It's not permissible to penetrate it.
Okay, so it's not permissible. At 10, would you penetrate a girl
10,
under the age
9,
of 10?
7. It doesn't matter about
Okay,
the age.
if the girl is 10 and she has her period, she's bleeding,
Okay.
is she okay to penetrate in 2025?
If she wants that, I mean, I don't care about that. What do you mean?
I'm asking you, is it evil for a man to penetrate a girl if she has her first period at 10?
Nope. It's not cool.
Not
Not
cool.
allowed.
So using the same logic, Muhammad was the
living
best
in-
example to mankind, correct?
Hmm?
Dude, I'm not sure if you're focusing. Listen again.
I'm focusing, but
Is Muhammad, are you a Shia or Sunni?
Okay, I'm a Sunni. And how about you? What does you believe? Can
I'm
I
a
ask
Christian.
you this?
I'm a Christian.
Okay, which Christian? Are you baptized? Are you
Original Quran only
Catholic?
Christian.
Okay, which Christian?
Original Quran only Christian.
Yeah, we believe in the original Quran before it got corrupted by Muslims.
So let's focus on me and let's focus on you again. Listen to me carefully.
I can't understand.
Do you
what
agree
what
that
is this
Muhammad is
division?
the best example to mankind?
100% yes.
Beautiful. Do you believe that if Muhammad lived in 2025 and if he was still the best example
That's
to
a
mankind?
hypothetical
I'm not done.
question.
I'm not done. I wasn't done. I know you're desperate
but
to get
it's
you. Let me
useless
ask the question first and then you can answer. That's how it will work, right?
Mm,
Simple. You agree that it's evil and sick and disgusting in 2025 to sleep with a girl under the age of 10, correct?
mhm. Okay, yes.
Beautiful. So if Muhammad lived in 2025 with his Aisha, would you still think it's disgusting and evil for this man to sleep with this child? under
Yes,
the
he wouldn't
age
do
of-
this. He wouldn't do
Again,
that.
listen to my question.
But
I
he
didn't say
wouldn't do
did.
that.
I said if
But why you
Muhammad
are
did live
questioning
in
me?
2025,
I know that you guys believing in the three gods. We also expose your religion, okay?
would you like
But
to have a
it's
conversation
okay.
regarding this
It
and
is
do
okay.
dawah, or would
But
you like
I
to
said
just
it
go
to
on our
you.
tantrum?
Okay, I said it to you.
Okay,
Nice
so
It makes no
again,
sense.
I need you to shut up and listen because you're being dumb. You're being stupid now. I'm trying to give you a chance. Listen again. You said it's evil, disgusting, and awful that a grown man in 2025 sleeps with a child under the age of 10. If Muhammad is the best example to mankind,
Jesus,
and if Muhammad lived in 2025, and if Muhammad penetrated Aisha in 2025, is he still the best example to mankind?
don't come with this. Don't come with this.
Donkey, Ibn Donkey. Donkey Ibn Donkey. That's the only name that I have for such Muslims.
I'm going to try
Why
again
are you
with Ninja
manifesting?
Dawa. Ninja Dawa. I just want to
Ninja
see if we can
Dawa.
keep the same energy. I want you to
Yo,
listen carefully, Ninja Dawa. Please just answer the question I asked. I don't want to know about all this, okay?
we'll start over again.
Hang
Go
on,
back
bro.
to square one.
Can you just hang on a second, Ninja? Just listen again. Do you think it's evil and disgusting for a man in 2025 to sleep with a child under the age of 10?
Yeah, that's a fallacy. Why committing fallacies? Be
Yes or
professional,
no? Do
bro.
you agree
That's
or
a
disagree?
that's a presentism fallacy.
Okay, I'm asking you about
Do
now.
you know
in
what presentism
2025.
fallacy is?
Listen again. I'm just asking you about 2025. Is it disgusting?
Well, why
and evil
2025 though?
today? Because we're living in 2025 right
So
now.
was it normal back in the days?
Listen
No.
again. Listen again. Please listen, because you're trying to think with a Muslim mind.
Yeah, this
You are
guy's sweating
doing it
already.
that way.
Was it
Can
normal
you
back in the
listen
days? Yes or
again?
no?
Please listen. Try not to be smart. You're a Muslim. Listen. I know your two brain cells are fighting for third spot, but listen again. I just want to know about today. In 2025, is it evil and disgusting for a grown man to sleep with a child under the age of 10? Yes
Yeah,
or no?
was it okay before though? That's what I'm asking.
I didn't ask you that. Try to answer the question I asked, not the one I didn't
Specifically
ask.
2025, sir.
In 2025, do you agree that it is evil and disgusting for a man to sleep with a child under 10?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Then I'm going to ask you, is Muhammad the best example to mankind in 2025?
In 2025, yeah.
Beautiful. So if Muhammad and Aisha existed in 2025, he would still be the best example in 2025, correct?
Say that again.
So if Muhammad and Aisha existed in 2025 today, and he was still 50s and she was still 9, he would still be the best example
Yeah,
in
no.
2025.
Yeah,
correct?
again, you don't need presentism fallacy. Do you know what that is?
So this is why I asked you, Muppet. This is why I
Yeah,
said
do you know
to I
what
was
do you know
so
what
clear.
presentism fallacy
I
is,
was
sir?
so listen again. I was so
Sir,
clear
do you know
when
what
I said to you.
presentism
Please let
fallacy
me
is?
ask you the question.
This
Please
guy
listen.
doesn't want to answer my
Please
question. Do you know what
listen to the
presentism
question
fallacy
again.
is?
Please listen to the question. My question
Oh,
to
Lord.
you was: is he the best example?
Yeah, that's fine.
for-
You're doing a
Again, you're
presentism
not
fallacy.
listening. I have to mute you because you're not paying attention.
God, when he
You
gets
said Muhammad was the best example for all time, and
What's
he
a
would still
presentism?
be the best example in
presentism?
2025. Did you say
What's
that?
a
Yes or no?
presentism?
Dude, stop
Do
trying
you
to
know
get
what the
dropped.
presentism fallacy is?
Stop trying to get dropped.
You don't know what it means. You
Stop
don't
trying
know.
to
How
get
can I
dropped.
sit here and have a
Stop
dialogue with you
trying
when
to
you're
get
doing
dropped.
you're
Listen
committing
again.
fallacies over and
Dude,
over again?
listen again. It's nothing to do with presentism. Nothing to do with it.
Well, what is it? Do you know what that is?
Dude,
It has nothing to do with
Rob,
it because you
What-
Muslims
yeah,
say
yes,
that
it does. What's a
Muhammad is the
presentism
best
fallacy?
example
I
for
want you-
mankind today.
oh my gosh. I want you to please.
Okay, let me
Ninja,
speak.
Ninja,
Let me speak.
please,
I'll answer your question.
my
James,
man,
one
I'm
second.
going to ask you again because you guys
Let me
really
answer your
want to get
question.
dropped. You really want to get dropped. I'm asking you
Look
again.
at this clown, bro. Let me answer your question.
Wow, man. Wow. Just remember what he said. Muhammad's the best example for all times. And then he was bring presentism in. He's trying to change the topic because what happened is he realized if Muhammad is the best example for all time, then
Exactly.
it means Muhammad's behavior in 2025 is acceptable behavior for 2025 because he's still the best example. So he's present today, he's present 50 years ago, 500 years ago, and 1400 years ago, making it clear that his behavior is still acceptable.
Exactly. And that's why the presentism fallacy does not apply here in this case, because according to Islam, Muhammad is the best example for the past and the future, and so is the Quran. The Quran is still valid until Judgment Day for mankind. So that's why your presentism fallacy is a joke in this case. It does not apply because you Muslims say the Quran and Muhammad, the Sunnah of Muhammad, are still valid until Judgment Day for all
Monkey Tube, are
mankind.
you a Muslim?
Donkeys.
Monkey Tube, are you a Muslim?
Yes, I'm a Muslim.
You are a Muslim?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
Okay. You sure you're a Muslim?
Yes, I'm a Muslim and we are monkey. It's a monkey religion we follow. That's what we are.
Good job.
Christians, do not request and do that on my stage. Don't request and do that. These are honest conversations with Muslims. Honest conversations with Muslims. So please, please don't do that again. Please.
Yeah.
For those that are not following me on YouTube, the Agents 007, the Agents 007 on YouTube, all this is live on YouTube. It's unedited. You can go back and watch it. If I or Rob make a mistake, it's unedited. You guys can go back and call us out. But notice how the Muslims are the ones that are making themselves look like absolute muppets, absolute donuts. Because the Muslims are the ones that are throwing Allah, Muhammad, the Sahaba, the tafsirs, the hadiths, everything under the bus, and all we do is just read. All I ask you guys to do is to try to be honest. Muslims, I know you're allowed to lie in your religion. I know that. But I'm asking you to please trust your God, trust your Allah. Read your Quran and be honest as to what he just said. Don't tell me what he tried to say. And again, my question is very clear. If Muhammad is the best example to mankind, if Muhammad is the best example to mankind, and he always was and always is, it means that his behavior at any point in history is still the best example for mankind. So don't come and ask me about presentism or any of that nonsense, because it is extremely clear that for all time, his behavior is acceptable and will fit into society. Now in 2025, if you Muslims agree that it's disgusting and evil behavior to penetrate someone under the age of 10, and Muhammad did it, and he's still the best example throughout history, in 2025, you have just condemned him and said to him that he is disgusting and evil for penetrating someone under the age of 10. Because you are Muslims, it doesn't even register in your brain what you accept and what you say. This is the biggest problem you Muslims have, is that you don't actually hear what comes out your mouth, because you try to disconnect the brain, logic, intelligence, and common sense from what your tongue is about to say.
Now, James, it's funny that they come up with all of these fallacies, yet they don't even know what these fallacies mean at all. They use these expensive words in the English language, yet they themselves don't know what it means. What does that say about these people? No, it's not a fallacy, because you Muslims, like Brother James said, again, Muhammad, his Sunnah, is the best example. The Quran, the book itself, according to you Muslims, is for all times, for the future too, which means automatically those fallacies do not apply in this case. So when you say it's evil to sleep with a 10-year-old, you just demolished and buried your prophet and your Quran. Good job, Muslims. And it's recorded. He said it, right?
That's why I'm saying everybody can go back to the YouTube and watch the Muslim behavior, listen to what Muslims say. In fact, listen to what they don't say. Listen to what they're not condemning and what they are accepting. Scott, my big brother Scott, he says, Scott on YouTube says, God bless you all, peace and love to you all. Thank you for that, Scott. God bless you, brother. So again, for the Muslims, I've got just a little bit of time left. I need to leave soon, but I have time for one more Muslim, or maybe even two, that wants to make sense of this topic. My topic today was, is it an evil act to penetrate a child? Yes, sir.
You know, for the people, if you are going to close, let's say in a half hour or something, you can join me, and the other people can join me on my live stream. I will go live soon after, like let's say around half hour from now. So if you have to go, so people know where to move, just for the information.
That's right. So everybody go to Rob Christian, give him a follow here. Then you go to his bio, and you'll find the link in his bio for his YouTube. My link is also in my bio. Go to the link in the bio, you'll find my YouTube, It is the Agents 007 at the Agents 007 on YouTube, the Agents 007, and you will be able to find at least 200 and something live videos, live screen recordings of me since January, over 200, I think, of all the different topics you can imagine. And we keep changing the topics so that people don't say we one-hit wonders and we just focus on only one thing, and we've gone through an array of subjects, an array of topics, and I don't think that in any of the topics any Muslim has made sense. We try our best to present what Islam has given us. I don't ask Rob what he thinks or what he wrote down or what he knew created or whatever. I don't ask him. I go to the scholars, see what the scholar says. And you know, I was taught something by a Muslim once when it came to something I thought was a contradiction. I thought it was. The Muslim explained it to me. I was honest enough never to use that argument again, because what he said was true. He made sense, and he showed me that it was true, and I didn't need to use that topic anymore. I stopped. And again, all I'm saying is, we are honest, we are truth, because our Lord is honest and our Lord is truth, and he tells us to be the same. So we can't lead with lies. Fisher just said to me, reminded me, guys, for those that are not going to be watching Rob or can't watch Rob, if you're on YouTube, Chris Claus is going to debate in about, I think, 10 to 15 or maybe 20 minutes, maybe even half an hour. I forgot to ask him what time. So he also will be doing a debate soon. So for those that can watch Rob, please watch Rob. Those that can, go to Chris if you can, depending on if you YouTube or TikTok. Just want to say, appreciate you guys again. Just remember, you guys doing an amazing job with the supports that you are giving us, and you are presenting so much of help for us. You guys have no idea, from the mods to the shares to the likes. Appreciate it. For those that would like to buy me a coffee, as I said, I take my coffee black. In my bio, there's buy me a coffee. It's up to you. It's a donation for both equipment and also for the let's say to the South African trip that I'm going, not for me but for the people that I need groceries. I don't ask me to take photos and film me giving poor people groceries and stuff. I think that that's a YouTuber thing where these people are doing it because they are sponsored. I don't want to do that. I don't want you people to see, oh, look what I did, and I don't do that. So please don't expect that from me. I won't be doing that. I will be going to people and helping them where they are. So maybe I can take a picture of the groceries before I give them, but I'm not going to take it of them, because I mean, they already in a predicament, right? They're already in a situation where they don't need someone stepping into their home with the camera in their face saying, say thank you. I don't do that. So I apologize if that's what you're expecting. That's not what you're going to get.
Yeah. Brother James, I didn't know that Brother Chris would go live. So Brother Chris, forgive me, I didn't know that, because I don't always have also time to go live. So I can always schedule live shows ahead of time. But if people want to go watch the debate, is Muhammad in the Bible? Please feel free to go and help Brother Chris out, okay? Help him and allow his ministry to grow. Now, if you want to watch the Aramaic origins in the Quran, you can come watch my live stream. But please, guys, if you want to help Brother Chris, go watch his debate.
Absolutely. His debate is in about 15 minutes. Chris, if you're listening, or anyone on the group, can you just give me a quick heads up on what time? Sam, Amin, can you hear me? You guys, Scott, you guys there? Let me just send a quick message to the guys. One of them will answer shortly. But guys, again, please, the YouTube, if you guys want to clip any of my content and put it together and make it into what Amin said, forget the name, like compile, put them all together. Someone says they can't remember. Amin says he can't remember. Not sure, but it's
We're
any
getting
time
old,
now. It's
huh?
between
We're
the
getting
next
old,
15
brother
minutes.
James.
Say again. But I know it's about now. I said to him, I'll end around now because he was going on. A clips channel, that's right. Amin says, if you guys want to make a clips channel for me, thank you, Amin. A clips channel, sorry, Christian Table. If you guys want to make a clips channel and his live, if you go to his account now, Debate is Muhammad in the Bible, you'll be able to see that on the YouTube. So thank you so much, Sam. The Maui, thank you.
Brother James, one more time for the people. Brother, brother One Way Apologetics, that's Brother Chris. In around 1 hour from now, he will go live. I will go live in around 20 minutes from now. So you have around 1 hour to watch me, and then you can go, if you like to go watch the debate. So yeah.
In 66 minutes, from now. So just add an hour and 6 minutes from wherever you are now. That's the time that he's going to go live.
Yeah.
That's the time. So again, guys, if you want to make a clips channel, where you clip whatever you want and put them together and make it a YouTube channel, and whether it's me, Amin, or whoever, and you want to put the content together so people can start growing. I'm pinning it on the YouTube now so you can see it. It's on the YouTube pinned now. There we go. And then if you guys want to make a clips channel, because I mean, we've got all this amazing content. And can you imagine if we can have people in the corners of the earth, in the countries you're in, the cities you're in, having just a little glimpse into, for example, women in Islam. Is it a go or no go? Would you want, after the conversations we had today, would you want your daughter to enter into Islam knowing that this is what expected from her? That she can be beaten, penetrated as a child, she can be one of 4 wives, he can have others with him, his hotel wives and yada yada. Again, do you guys want this for your daughters, your sisters? Maybe your ex-wives or your mother-in-laws, but not your close family. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, go follow.
Thank you, Brother James. Thank you for having us, brother. Your live streams are always amazing. Thank you. Thanks, Brother Amin. God bless all of you. Guys, pray for all the warriors. In the end, we're all one team. Whatever channel you go watch, we're one team. We're all here for the glory of Christ. Nothing more, nothing less. And thank you, Brother James, for your amazing time. God bless you, brother.
God bless, bro. Okay, so we're going to have to get a clips channel going, guys. We're going to have to make these clips. And we're going to have to just start sharing because, I mean, man, Muslims say the darndest things. For those that haven't watched, I have a video that I made a couple of days ago where a guy said that Allah is eternal. His foot is eternal. Allah and his foot are separate. They're not one. Allah's foot is not Allah, and Allah is not his foot, but his foot is eternal, and his foot is Allah, and Allah is eternal, and Allah is not his foot. So then I asked him, well, can Allah's foot have athlete's foot? And he said, yes, it can. If he wants, he can have athlete's foot. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. You guys think we're joking, man? Go watch it. It's on the YouTube and it's in the videos on this channel of mine. For those that are not following, as always, please give me a follow on YouTube if you like the content. If you like the content on TikTok and you're passing through, give us a follow. Because, I mean, we are gifting you gifts that you'll never normally see. Rob Christian, Chris Claus, guys, give them a follow as well. Amin, he's busy today because it is the weekend. Has some amazing content on his YouTube channel. It is Amin Apologetics. Amin Apologetics. He's got some amazing content and the dude can sing. So go watch his videos and stuff and support him, please. Support him. I've got 3 minutes and John is going to we're going to go out with John today. John, how are you, sir? John, you there? Going, gone. Today we are in Psalm 3. I think we're Psalm 3. That's right. We'll just go to Psalm 3. And it says this to end. O Lord, how many are my foes? Many are rising against me, and many are saying of my soul, there is no salvation for him in God. That is so sad. That is just so sad. Imagine that. There's many that say that because they want to drag you away. But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head. I cry aloud to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy hill. I lay down and sleep. I woke again. The Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of many thousands of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, for you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Your blessings be upon your people.
They call me James, I reduce them to stutters. All of you lying abusers get hunted. I come with truth and the proof you discover, and I'll give it to you, then you'll get to running like boom shakalaka. You get to running like boom shakalaka. You get to running like boom shakalaka. You get to running like. Where you going, bro? Let's go.
Thank you guys. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Look after yourselves. Easy on the swears. Make sure you put Christ first, even if it's the weekend. Stay safe. Thank you guys. God bless. I will go live again tomorrow. Same time, earlier, and finish around this time. So God bless, guys. AC is saying boom shaka.